Hello, everybody. I hope all of y'all are doing well. How have you guys been? How was your week? Yeah, I was just meddling around with this ring light that I have. For some reason, it's kind of blitzing on me. It's not popping up, so I may have a situation with my microphone because my microphone is attached to this other little contraption I have. So bear with me. Always technical issues, right? Oh my goodness. Anyhow, so let's take a look and see what's going on. Let me see. So give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, guys. Pauline Rob, hello. Leslie T. Unison, hello. Sherry Paoli, hello. Crystal Pink, hello. B Bites, hello. Jari, hello. Tainted Meat, hello. Tanya Gerard, Sherry Paoli, Kelly Smith, C.S. Alderon, hey girl. Aquarius Girl, Karishma Paul, Laura Archer, Jen Coker, Crystal Pink, hey girl, Tricia Fontana, oh my god, I can barely keep up. Lisa E. Cat Hedge, Cassie, hey, Cheryl Stanley, Carol Little, B Bites, Lori Fuller, something's annoying my cheek here. Gold Star Mom, hello. Oh, you got it? I'm so glad you got it. I have to send out 3 more though. Karishma, wait. Amanda O'Brien, Joyce G, Kate Hay, Verde, Arte, Sherry Paoli. Okay, you guys, April. First and foremost, let me say hello to every one of you. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all had a great week thus far. And I know Thanksgiving is coming up, so probably everybody's getting ready for Thanksgiving too, right? Somebody give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, please. Just so, because I'm not sure about this microphone and this whole... Hello, Soybean, hello. Come on, man. Okay. Something's got to give here, you know. Something's got to give. Okay. Let's see. Dare says hi. Kathleen Cheney, Michelle, Baragwanath, hello. Lisa Hogan, Teresa M, Sassy T, BC Free, April Murray, Tainted Meat, hello girl. Carmen Webb, Delvin, Marissa, Castronuovo, Carmen, Karishma Paul, Susan, okay, Miss Misty, C.S. Alderon, hey, happy Friday. Okay, thumbs up, that means you all can hear me. So give me a quick second, let me just give this one last try and see if it kind of works. I'm still here, you guys, I'm still here, I ain't going nowhere. I don't know why it does that though. Are you not going to work? You don't want to work? What is your problem? Okay. Oh, well. Alright, y'all. I am sorry I'm not all dolled up today. I have no idea why I didn't want to, but this thing, what is wrong with this thing? Alright. So I have a situation with my microphone. It's not hooking up here, so we're just going to have to deal with this. I'm going to do my very best to face the computer so you all can hear me and not have a problem. And we can get on with this. So, a couple of things I want to say is for all those newcomers who are visiting us for the very first time, thank you for joining us. There's one very simple request that I have, if I can get this candle lit, is please be... Hey, Joshua Robinson, how are you? Thank you, Joshua, as always. Joshua is here, y'all. Joshua in the house. Hey, Joshua, send me your information, an email. I have something I want to mail out to you, like a thank you. So please send because you have been supporting us from the very beginning. So I would really appreciate it. Send me an email, Joshua. I have something I want to mail out to you. Thank you, Joshua, again for being here and for, for being so supportive. Thank you so very much. Bird Brain says, love your new hairstyle. Thank you. Lawrence Sparks, hi. Kirtana, hi. Okay. So, all right, let's start because I'm all ready to go. I have something I want to discuss with you guys, right? Or rather, make it known. So, this is going back a little with regards to the tarot classes that we did, right, the last time. I don't know if you all remember. Joshua is very sweet. I do appreciate him. I certainly do. I'm sure he knows that. I certainly do appreciate him. Joshua, thank you, Joshua. Of course, it's not very attractive for me wiping my nose while I'm saying thank you, Joshua. Oh, God, girl, me and my allergies. What can I say? All right. Thank you, Joshua. Can't thank you enough, man. You got last time too, Joshua. I asked you to please send me your email because I wanted to communicate with you and no response. Come on, Joshua. Don't hide. Tiaki D says hi. Hey, Tiaki. Thank you, Tiaki. I missed you. I haven't seen you in a long time. Good to have you back. Connie Torres says hello. So the Real family, thank you so much. Patty Burns, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Delvin, hello. I do appreciate each and every one of you. You all know that your participation, it is you guys who make this channel successful. So I am always going to be appreciative of you guys. Thank you so very, very much. For our newcomers, welcome, join us. Your participation, your comments are very welcome. Please, like I said, one request, be respectful of everybody else. We are a nice group of people. We like to keep things, easy, breezy, and classy. Hi, Arya. So, Arya, I think is a new name, right? Nikki Tupos, hello, thank you. So be respectful of each other, and keep the mood, keep the attitude light, right? That's the only request. So one other thing that I wanted to discuss is Texas Patriot in the house? She must be, right? I think I saw her. I'm going to keep trying with this thing. Hopefully it'll decide to connect. When we did the classes on tarot, and of course we're going to continue with that too, right? I think I had mentioned the most important thing for y'all as beginners, as whatever, is be confident in your knowledge of tarot. If you're not sure, if you are still struggling with identifying the cards, what they mean, what they stand for, etc., don't start out. Don't make a video and post it if you come across as being a little unsure of what the cards are. I have to share with you a little bit of experience I had. I'm not even going to mention the name, but I happened to get a particular channel in my feed. You know how we all get, YouTube, they do what they do and we are suggested. And this young lady, I'm not going to mention the name, nothing. I was watching her video, and before I say anything, I want to preface this statement by saying, look, I myself was a beginner at some point in time, right? I wasn't born into the world having all the knowledge about tarot. I was inclined to, predisposed to all psychic mediumship, all that stuff. And tarot, of course, I picked it up really fast. But the moment I touched a tarot deck, I didn't become an expert. So there was a bit of a learning curve for me to way back 30-something odd years ago. So we all go through that phase. So I'm very respectful of that, and please don't construe me as being arrogant over here. It's not. But she was dealing cards, and it kind of made me chuckle a little bit because she got a card which clearly to me was the Magician, and she wasn't even sure it was the Magician's card. So, but I have to give her credit for continuing with the reading, okay? So this is constructive criticism. So be very confident about your cards. If you don't know what they mean, that's what I keep saying. Familiarizing yourself with your deck is the most important thing, okay? Before you run off and do a video, before you do anything. Who's that? JR, hey! Oh my God, I love it. Look at all those hearts. Wait, yeah. That is so beautiful. Girl, you have the patience to type out all that so that I can hang out with Kirtana. Come on over. The Lone Star State. Yes, Gold Star Mom, you're very welcome. Melanie Bernia, hello. Auntie, South Carolina in the house. Yay, remember your first live. Thank you, Anne. Catty Gruben, Cat G. Gruben. Hello from Moab. Wow, Catty. Welcome. Nelani Palomino, hello. So be confident about your deck. Make sure you familiarize yourself with your deck, okay? And play a game. Have somebody test you at home. What does this mean? What does this mean? Don't go out there and then show inconsistencies in terms of you yourself recognizing your deck that you're using to make a read for somebody. That's the first thing. And second thing I also want to say is, folks, learning from other channel creators, learning from everybody is a fantastic, that's how we learn, right? That's how we learn. But one thing I want to emphasize, I absolutely want to drill it down. Look, I will teach you meanings of the tarot in the traditional sense as to what Ace of Cups means, Nine of Swords means. I can teach you all that. But at the end of the day, the messages you get, the downloads you get, if you do get downloads, not every tarot reader is a psychic or a medium or an empath. Keep that in mind. That is entirely individual to you and exclusive to you. You can be reading for Summer Wells. I will be sitting across the table from you and I will also be doing a reading for Summer Wells. 99% of the time we are going to get completely different cards and our messages will be different. Like I said, not every tarot reader is a psychic or medium or an empath. Keep that in mind. Some of them just aren't. So you don't force it, because if you force it, you clearly come across as being fake, because people are very educated, people are very knowledgeable, people are smart, they can tell. So please don't do that. And if you are not familiar, don't post a video. Wait, learn, teach yourself. See, once you build your channel right, you will always have people who trust you, who believe in you, who will support you. But if you right out of the gate, if you come out being a little hesitant, then it's not good for you. Another thing I want to make very, very clear is learning from channels is really awesome. I got some other information that was given to me via email by one of my subscribers, one of you guys. Thank you so much. And your loyalty is very, very important to me, because loyalty is everything in life, right? At least for me. And I saw I saw this video, and I'm looking at the timestamps from this one particular creator. Whenever I have released videos, because we have the timestamps, the date and time that my video is posted, and I go back and look at when her videos are posted and what messages she's saying and what I'm saying. It's like, what are you doing, young lady? What are you doing? Because if you draw a particular card, okay, and you're reading something, reading the card for what it is, then your message should clearly match. Ace of Cups means an offer, a new beginning, etc., etc. But then she is saying something completely different to the Ace of Cups. So the next question would be, well, Kirtana, what if she is being intuitive and she's reading intuitively? Honey, listen, intuitive reading is, yes, I granted, but intuitive reading cannot be so far out to the left as opposed to what the card is. So if you're unable to connect the two, then what is that reading? So I thought about it. I said, do I really want to bring up the whole thing with with YouTube and saying that stealing of whatever you call, what do they call it, stealing somebody else's work or whatever? Then I said, I'm just going to let it be, because hopefully this individual will be able to figure out what she's doing and what she's not doing. Kudos to her for wanting to build her channel. Somebody else donated. I missed it. Who is that? Oh, Kamal. Hey, Kamal. Thank you, honey, for your generosity. I appreciate you. So I wanted to send her a message, and say, hey, people are watching you. Kirtan is a real deal. Thank you, Gold Star Mom. You are all awesome. Thanks for such a heartwarming work. Hey, sweet Sonia G. So, please don't steal somebody else's work just because you want to be able to get your viewers and stuff. You don't do that. It's not right. Because then what you're doing is your messages will at some point in time falter, and people will be like, well, what the hell is she talking about? Right? Because somewhere, Lisa Hogan, hello, thank you, Lisa. Absolutely. So I'm here to teach you guys all day long. Not teach, take that back. Share what knowledge I have all day long. Okay? All right. Let's get the hang of this. There we go. All day long. But please don't ever try to steal somebody else's work in any field, in any arena. Doesn't speak very well of this individual. I'm just going to let it be. I'm going to think about it, because I'm not the kind who just jumps up and, reacts. I think I make sure that, I have all my ducks in a row before I deal with the situation. So enough of that nonsense. Texas Patriot here. Haven't seen her yet. Where is she? Greetings from Florida. Carol Bonita. Um, Texas Patriot. Where are you, honey? All right, y'all. Enough of that gabbing, right? So, any other general questions y'all have for me before we start off and we talk about what I had posted as to what this video was all about? Texas Patriot, where are you? Okay, we're waiting for, okay, she'll be here in a second. So, let's see, Courtney loves Mac Compact. Did you get a haircut? Yes, I did. Thank you. Susie Gomez says, hello, Miss K. Love your hair. Happy Friday to everybody. Thank you. I haven't seen Texas Patriot. Yeah, I thought she... Waiting on you. No pressure, Texas Patriot. Oh, y'all, I wanted to share something else with y'all. Wait. Oh, I hope I didn't throw it away. Hang on, everybody. Hang on. That's not it. Oh my God. Ah. Yes. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I got her name correctly. So, oh my God, y'all. I'm about to... Let me give a shout out to Gypsy Girl. Oh my goodness. Very unexpected. I had no idea she was going to do what she was going to do. I got her gifts all over the place, but she sent me a box full of stuff. So I want to give a shout out to Gypsy Girl and say thank you so very much. I really do appreciate you. You didn't have to do it. You know that. But thank you so much. And Linda Nordquist also, Linda Farney, I'm sorry. She sent me this too, which was surprise with this little thing I think I showed you guys, right? So thank you so much, Gypsy Girl. Thank you so much, Linda, for your gifts. The fact that you guys are here is gift enough for me. But I got, oh my God, it was like opening a box of candy. Buddy got his toys. He got some treats. She sent me something for myself. I mean, it was like a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not going to do a box opening and all that because I'm a little bit, personal. So let's just leave that. So thank you, Gypsy Girl. I appreciate you. I have to send out gifts to three more people. One is a young lady in Canada. One is a young lady in Norway. I had some drama because I was told that since it's going to be international, that they were going to charge me a whole bunch of money and this and that and all that. And I was like, I'd rather spend that money on buying a gift for people who won that competition than pay for postage, right? So I kind of figured I'm going to do something else. So I promise you are going to get it. And one other young lady is going to get it. I just got her address, I think yesterday or day before. So it's headed out, don't worry. I know, Gypsy Girl, right? Can we make our own tarot deck out of index card? Okay, so let me answer that. I'll do this until about another 2 minutes and then we'll get on to the subject of hand. You can make a tarot deck out of anything. I know online they sell tarot decks, pre-cut, I think they're called playing cards. I think they're about the size of this, right? I think they're about the size of this. You can actually buy those cards. They have different finishes, glossy and matte and this and that and what have you. You can buy those cards, and I think somebody also sells software where you can pay and download it, and then you can print it on these cards like how we print on labels. Okay, that's possible. Me personally, I really am not going to be spending money downloading this and downloading that and doing all that stuff. I won't do that. But Patty Denise said, oh, thank you, Patty. Thank you for all you do for the missing. Yes, I'm going to address that question. So hang on. So thank you, Patty. So I will not. I have never ordered online and done that as yet. Well, who knows? Maybe sometime in the future I might if I'm driven to do it. So yeah, feel free. You can create your own deck. Let me show you something that I created myself, right? If I can find it. Oh. So this is This is a deck that I created myself. Okay? To me, each of this has its own meaning. And I have written the meanings behind this. Okay? So yes, you can absolutely create your own deck. Whatever moves you. Alright, so that's that. Okay, let's see what else is going on because I want to start this. Is Texas Patriot in the house? Debuson, you do sound like you're in a box. There is an echo. Ooh. What? No, the window's open. Like those, yeah. So let me give this another shot. Golly. I hate when it does that. It's like the most inopportune moment. It gives out on me, and it's not cheap equipment. It's fairly pricey equipment. I'm not sure why it does that. Alright, y'all. Yes, y'all are going to get her messing with mic. I'm not going to focus on the mic. I'll leave it alone. It shouldn't echo because the window is open and this room is not empty. There's no way in the sun it should echo. No, it's not the setting. See, I got this microphone and I got this. See, I have a MacBook Pro, so I got this little kit here that I have to plug it in. To plug it in the USB kind of thing. And when it's mad at the world, it conks out on me. So perfect sound here. Okay, great. I don't think it's annoying or hard to hear. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, I won't mess around with that. So we all got to suck it up, buttercups, right? We're going to work with what we have. All right. So let's get on with it, y'all. So what I want to do today is 3 things. Okay. Thank you, Gold Star Mom. 3 things. One of them is let's talk about this 1111 portal. Okay. It's an electronic thing. Yeah, Age of Aquarius. No kidding too. Yes. Okay. I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to focus on this. So the premise of today's live stream is 3 things. One is, of course, what does the 1111 portal mean? What exactly does that mean? How does it affect us? How does it affect us empaths? How does it affect us people who are spiritually really enlightened? Felt like it was for me. Can you pull cards again to see if they will rule in my favor? Kathy B, this is not... Oh, Texas Patriot, yay! So Kathy B, this is not a forum at the moment where I'm going to be addressing personal questions. This particular live stream is dedicated to understanding what the 1111 portal is. I'm going to talk a little bit about Summer Wells and also about William Tyrell. Okay, so when we think about, all the angel numbers, why am I seeing 1111? Why am I seeing 2323? Why do I see 333? If you actually go online and Google it, there are any number of explanations, any number of people who will tell you. Each person may have their own understanding, comprehension, and opinion of what these numbers are. Well, let's dial it back a little bit. Let's talk about numbers. As much as we may want to deny it, as much as we may want to not acknowledge it, math is such a big part of this universe. I'm not talking about math as in a classroom, as in a university setting, from a science perspective. When we look at astrology, right, when we talk about planets, their degrees, their placements, what are we doing? Math, right? When we talk about the distance of the planets from the earth, etc., math. Revolutions, math. Anything you look at, the basis of everything comes down to math. And the most basic of those numbers is 0. And 0, again, as we all know, is starting from scratch, or 0 is the complete end of it, which is... you can call 0 the beginning or the end. So 0 in a sense is a connecting, a connecting number for everything. So whatever you do, how shall I explain it? So let me see how best I can explain it. So you have a big circle, right? You have 0 here. Whether you go this way, okay, y'all are going to laugh at my drawing, okay? So we have 0 in the middle, right? We have the circle. So whichever way you go at, you either begin with 0 or you end with 0. So, of all the numbers in the universe, in as modern man knows it, as our ancients have known it, zero is the very essence of it all. So, when you look at zero being the center of the beginning and the end, zero is what connects the beginning and the end, and you look at the sun, it's again symbolically, sun has always been shown as a circle, zero, correct? Everything is a circle, zero. So numbers do have a very intrinsic connection with life on Earth, with life on planet, with the how this planets, how everything came to be, etc. It's all, I say, a lot to do with mathematics. Now, when we talk about numbers again, and I'm going to pull in a little bit from the tarot. When we look at the cards, let's take this for a second. Okay, when we look at the cards and we go through the major arcana, right? You start with 0, right? And you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. 10 is an amalgamation of 1 and 0, right? So 1 to 9. Look at this card. When we talk about 11, and hang on there, it's all going to come together, okay? Just bear with me. Look at this card. Okay? Right? It's wands. Now I'm going to show you another card. Hang on one second. Let me see. Look at this card. What does this look like to you? 1111? Okay. So you had a visual. We're going to set this up. So when we talk about something like the 4 pillars of society, okay, when we talk about the pillars for a good, for construction, right, you need to have the 4 cornerstones, the 4 pillars, right? What does that typically symbolize? It symbolizes something that's going to give you an opportunity to build on, something that's going to give you an opportunity to go through, to explore. We talk about a simple thing as a main door in the house. You have that. You have the top and the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, it's a door. It's a portal. You enter, you exit. You have an opportunity to go through and explore something or stay on this side and do a whole bunch of nothing. Polynesian grooves. Yes, even Sri Yukteswar mentions the validity of both astrology and numerology. Yes. So when we talk about 1111, it is definitely a opportunity, a portal, a window of opportunity that actually connects the other dimension to us, okay? And when we talk about these particular windows of opportunities where everything is so well synchronized that connecting and crossing over and doing such things is easy to be able to get messages. It's easy to communicate with the other side. It's very easy to be able to get messages from them. So we always look at 1111 as a portal. We always look at 1111 as an opportunity to be able to go through if we want to and learn what we need to. But that doesn't mean that it's always positive. It does not necessarily mean 1111 is always you can't say that every portal we see is a positive portal and it's a light. And you're going to go through and see something light, okay? As we all know, portals, there are some portals that you do not want to open. Some portals you do not want to even forget open, even go through, because it's like very destructive, because the energy on the other side is something that's very dark and it's not beneficial for us. So once we open the door and we go through, right, it's a portal, 1111, we open the door and we go through. We also have to be cognizant as the messages that we're going to get from the other side. Now let's look at that for a second. What kind of messages we get? We have no control over it. But how do you utilize those messages? Okay? And who are those messages coming from? Do you have the ability to put a screen door in the middle and say only positive energy is going to come through to give me messages? All the other energies can stay on the other side of the portal. Do you have the cognizance? Do you have the ability? Do you have the talent? Do you have the know-how, the knowledge, the emotional strength, the emotional maturity to spiritual maturity to be able to handle that and to filter that information? So when we blindly go ahead and say, oh, it's a portal and it's a portal for all good, no, it is not necessarily a portal for all good. You have to be careful as to what kind of energy you're letting through that portal to come to you, and are you willing to heed that advice, okay? So I don't know if I made any sense. It was a little all over the map, but it's all going to tie in together. So let's talk about another thing in terms of numbers. So people say I always wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning every single day. 3 o'clock, 3:26, I wake up and I can't go back to sleep for a little bit, and then maybe after another hour or so, then I automatically fall asleep. I don't understand what that is or what that's supposed to mean. So, when we talk about numbers and we talk about our sleep cycles, when we sleep, our body is actually repairing itself, is rejuvenating itself, right? That's what sleep is for. Our cells are repairing itself, it's rejuvenating, it's recharging the battery so that when we wake up the next day, we'll be fully charged and we're ready to go. That sleep is very, very essential for us, right? So, remember how we always been told there's a 0 hour, or it's the darkest before dawn, or there's a particular window of time in every 24 hours when the spirits roam about and oh this and oh that. Well, to a certain extent it is true. When we talk about sleep, deep sleep, when do we actually hit that point where we are so fast asleep that it's almost like we are in a catatonic state, or we can say we're almost in a semi-comatic state, right? Because we're so deep in sleep that we're really not cognizant of our environment. Every one of us has that, right? You call it REM, you call it this, whatever you want, the scientific term is. There are certain windows of time when the energies are so well aligned, the planets are so well aligned, right? The gateways are so well aligned. Think of it as a puzzle, as a maze. Everything moves and it's so well aligned that automatically it opens again another portal where energy is able to communicate with us easily. So for people who say they cannot go back to sleep, they automatically wake up every day at 3 o'clock or 3:26, I say that's the time when you have to pay attention to the messages you get, because that's when spirit talks to us. It is the most purest opportunity, or the most not purest, how should I rephrase that? It's the clearest messages that we get at that time. I'm sure a lot of people, a lot of cultures, they say when you have a dream before 4 o'clock in the morning, typically those dreams come through old wives' tales, right? But pay attention to your dreams. Make a note of what time. Did you have that dream before 12 o'clock? Was it after 12 o'clock, etc., etc.? So pay attention to those dreams and the times you get those dreams. And what time? Is it 3:23? Is it 3:33? Is it 11:11? Is it 11:23? Is it, I don't know, 14:44 or 2:22? Make a note of those numbers, right? And figure out how this is going to affect you. What are the messages you're getting? How do I know what messages I'm getting, Kirtana? What are you trying to say? Well, here's the thing. I always tell everybody, write it down, write it down, write it down. What? Hi, Kirtana, start my... And it's a full moon today. Is there a link? If yes, what? Sangeeta from... Okay. So, write it down, because when you write it down, you will be able to observe and make note of what was your state of mind at that time, what was your environment at that time, what kind of conversation were you having, who were you having the conversation with, were you by yourself, what were you doing, were you reading a book, who were you thinking, what was in your mind. When you write down these things and then you see, then the numbers will give you a hint as to who's trying to communicate with you. What is the message that the universe is trying to tell you? Is the universe saying, wake up, hello, wake up? Or is the universe saying, get your tushy off the couch and go do something? Or is the universe saying, dial it back, honey, dial it back, you're going head on, you're going to crash, no, dial it back. You yourself will understand. When we go online and do our research, n number of meanings, n number of people have n number of explanations for it. But at the end of the day, you are an individual. You have to think about, when did you see that? What were you thinking when you saw that time? What was your environment? What were you doing? Who were you talking to? Were you in a state of calm? Were you angry? Were you upset? Who were you upset? When you make notes of all these things, you will clearly get the messages. I mean, it'll be like, duh, how come I never thought about it? Now, let's go back to 11:11, correct? So, when we talk about portals and we talk about, I can go into a whole bunch about dreams. And another thing I want to tell you people is, for those of you who want to get on to serious meditation and serious, what do they call, not time travel, astral travel, etc., the best time to do it is actually between 3 and 4 in the morning. It's the weirdest thing. Try it. Even if you want to meditate and you can't sleep, right? You wake up, get up, and at that time try to meditate like that. It's faster. The process is faster because the energies all fall in line. Everything is in perfect alignment. And it's easier when the timing is right, when everything is properly aligned, everything becomes easy. So try it if you want. But be careful for those of you who are dabbling with the occult and this and that and want to do all that kind of stuff. And yes, that again, that same time is most conducive to find the best result. But be careful what door you open. Be careful who you're wanting to talk to. Be careful who you invite into your energy field. So when we talk about, the 1111 portal is all about awakening this and that, yes, it is awakening. But awakening of only positive, or is it awakening of the negative as well? What exactly are you wanting to awaken? What exactly are you wanting to develop? What exactly are you wanting to explore? Is it only the positive or is it only the negative? See, when I tell people 1111 portal, it's all happy, it's not always all happy and always all good. You have to know what kind of energy you're wanting to invite. Do you have the know-how or to filter that energy? Leaving the main door wide open as opposed to putting a screen door to keep the bugs out. Simple an explanation. It's like that. That's the way I look at it. This thing is not going to light up today, is it? Damn it. So, I'm going to keep trying. Sometime it's got to work. Alright, so, I can't read the comment. Every time I look at the clock, it says 11:11. So, now, when we go into the more, I want to say, observing some of the decks you use, they are so intriguing and beautiful. Thank you, Teresa. I do appreciate you. So, I have my notes here. What do I do with my paper? So, one thing I want to say is the number 11, okay, is a master number. So, when we look at I don't know why that card keeps popping up. Hang on, you guys. I thought I had that card right. There you go. Right? So when you look at this, right, it is so well aligned. It's synchronized with each other. It's balanced. Even if you look at the number 11, it's balanced. It's the two pillars. Talks about balance, stability, right? So 1111 does indicate that for the most part you can kind of, not going into the very, very personal, you can assume that the universe is waking you up, or rather giving you a little bit of a push, saying, hey, Kirtana, right, this is your opportunity to synchronize with the energies of the universe. This is your opportunity to be able to clearly communicate, because spirit is present. Somebody is trying to communicate with you. So somebody's walked through the doorway. You let the door open, somebody's walked through. They want to communicate with you, right? And this is also a way of confirmation, right? If you were, if you, let's say we're thinking about somebody or some particular thing, and you look up and you see 1111, and it happens a few times. If you had a question in your mind, it's almost like the universe is confirming your thoughts and saying, yeah, you're on the right path. No worries about that. So 1111 also, did I say 711? 1111 also represents instincts. It says, trust your instincts. Okay, go with your gut. Okay, and this is your opportunity to be able to manifest whatever you want. The portal is open, but be very careful. What are you wanting to manifest? Seriously, what are you wanting to manifest? When that portal is open, when that line of communication is open, when the telephone line is so clear that you can pick up the call, you can talk or pick up the phone and call anybody in the universe and talk to anybody, no cell phone charge, the line is so clear, it's like they're standing right next to you, they can hear you very well, you can hear them very well, channels of communication are so clearly open. What exactly are you wanting to manifest? So be careful, be very, very careful, you guys. This is not like, oh, I see 1111, I'm going to win the lottery. Yeah, I hope. I wish it was that easy. When the channels of communication are open, you have to be prepared for the kind of communication you're going to receive. How are you going to handle that communication? What are you going to do once you get those messages? Are you going to continue being complacent, or are you going to get proactive and do what you need to do? So all those things come into play. We can't just blindly run off and, oh yeah, make a wish. Yeah, make a wish. Absolutely. But is it just something you're doing because, oh, make a wish? Or is there true intent? Okay, what is the energy behind your intent, right? As I say every single time, particularly for people who ask me, candle work and let's do this and I want to do that to learn how to do. The most important thing the most important element is your intent. That is the most powerful thing. So when you want to communicate, when the portals of communication are open, be very, very careful what your intent is and what exactly is it that you truly, truly want. Do you want it or do you need it? Okay? So, hang on one second. Now, I had made some. Be very, very mindful of your thoughts, particularly when you see the synchronicities, right? Wait, I forgot. Don't forget to hit the like button. I missed something. Let me take a brief second and look at the Sharon Schaffner Hegel crystal Bauman. Did somebody just see that go by here on top? Like right on top here? Don't ignore it, Nilani. Why? But at times it's like yelling at me because somebody's knocking on the door. They want to communicate with you. Loyola, Bowstead, message retracted. I don't know what that is. Okay. Yeah, Pauline, see? Make a note of it. I always make wishes. Yeah, absolutely. Observing some of the. Okay, so let's go back. Is meditation best alone or are the guided ones on YouTube good too? Are the guided. It depends, honey. I mean, it depends what you're looking for, right? I mean, what is meditation, basics of meditation? No external stimuli like noise and sound and people knocking and mama I want a hot chocolate or the dog pestering you to be let out for the 12th time in the past like 6 minutes like a certain somebody I know over here and things like that. Don't have too many distractions. Some people want music, some people don't want music. Bottom line, there is no, y'all, at the end of the day, no matter who guides you, okay, or who your guru is, okay, how dedicated are you in wanting to learn? The best teacher is yourself. They have learned how best to meditate based on what variables they have. They do not know what variables you're dealing with, okay? So I'm not dissing anybody who's there to guide you and all that. I'm not saying anything. Well, if it works for you, it works for you. If you can dedicate 10 minutes of your life, 10 minutes a day, just go sit. You don't have to do this asana and that asana and downward dog pose and upward, sea urchin pose or whatever. You don't need to do any of that. Just sit in a place where you're comfortable, where you're not going to have, any annoyances, any distractions. You can sit on the couch, you can lay down on the bed, like just lay on your back like you're going to sleep. Even that way you can do meditation. You need some light music, put on some light music and just start calming and stilling your mind. Does it help if I count backwards, 1 to 800? Some people say it helps, some people says no. Some people say I fall asleep when I try to meditate. That's okay. That's totally okay. There's no right or wrong way. But if you feel you need an external, somebody outside to guide you, to walk you through step by step, breathe this way and exhale this way, then do that. I'm not saying no. I personally don't have the patience to sit and listen to that. For me, it's not like, I have to have like 6 o'clock in the morning, I have to get up and meditate. I don't look at that as like a chore, as like another thing on my list that I have to do. I don't. For me, it's very difficult to sit still. I really need some time to just still my body. So sometimes I go months without meditating. And sometimes it just happens. Like literally within 10 minutes, I'm able to meditate. And sometimes I feel I'm freaking having a war in my head. I can't still my mind. And therefore, I can't even start to meditate. I'll get up and walk away and then come back and try again and it works out. So whether you are one of those people who wants to have somebody guide you through, go for it. But really, just experiment yourself. And somebody wants to go outside. Listen, you don't want to go outside? Okay, sit down. So, you see that, y'all? Distraction, puppy dog eyes. No, you're going to go outside and you're going to sit with your daddy. I'm over you. Yes, bye-bye. Love you too. Bye. Honey, can you keep him, please? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Let me turn on this fan. Sorry about that, y'all. That's my wonderful clingy baby, the Velcro baby. All right. So another thing I want to talk about this 11/11 thing that's going on is we are in the age of Aquarius, right? So Aquarius is the age of Aquarius is all about communication, people awakening, people coming to realization, a better understanding. They're able to grasp things better, break away from the shackles, are able to get away from limitations, right? Be it limitations they put on themselves because of circumstantial whatever, or other people putting limitations, right? So age of Aquarius, and hang on, you know how it ties into this 11/11. It's all about realization. Okay, it's no more a particular group of people who are managing, like say the 1% of the population managing the other 99% of the world population. Power is going to be taken away from the individuals because people are enlightened. Now, how does that tie into 11/11? So clearly, when the portal is open, and as a collective people, as a collective humanity in its unity collectively, if we have all been working towards, we want to be able to break these shackles, we want the portal to open, we have a collective message for the portal, we want, to ask the energy, we want to be able to use this opportunity to break free of all these things, then yes, the portal is something positive, the messages you're going to get is very positive, right? But on the other hand, like for example, that Astro World guys and girls, are you all keeping up with me? If I'm not making any sense, please let me know. Maybe the way I speak or the way I express myself could be a little bit different. So please stop me, okay? And let me know if I'm making a fool of myself on YouTube. So when we look at the other negative side of how these portals, 11/11s, all these things work out, think about the whole drama that happened with the Astro World. Think about the escalation in the number of cases that we are, as a people, are coming to find our kids vanishing. Like, how does a 1-year-old child who's sitting there just vanish? How does a mother who goes out, you can see her with her dog getting into a car to go to a soccer game, etc., and she's gone, but the dog is found? How is it that so many spouses are killing their respective, men are killing their respective wives and vice versa? It's not just men who are killing women. Women are also killing their spouses, right? We know that. So when these enlightenment happens, when this breaking free of the shackles happen, when the portal is open, the energy flow back and forth, we have to be super, super careful, because positive energy will also travel, negative energy will also travel. So this whole enlightenment thing, it's almost like the darkest before dawn. So everything is going to escalate. Let's talk about crime. Crime has escalated. We've seen for the past year. See, when Pisces, the age of Pisces came to an end, and the age of Aquarius started somewhere around, the end of last year and beginning of this year, you could see the buildup of energy towards the end of age of Pisces, and how the energy is almost reaching a crescendo in terms of public awareness, people fighting back, this whole cancel culture, this, that, and the other, so much of strife. So this energy is really, really building. Now we have to be very careful, because it could implode on itself, it could explode. Then again, when that explosion happens, who has the upper hand? Is it going to be the positive energy or the negative energy? Then now you tell me, this whole 11/11 portal, can we absolutely for sure say it was for positive things? It was for positive things to happen. If that was the case, why has crime escalated? If this whole portal opening with the age of Aquarius awakening is positive for mankind, why is it that the negative side of mankind, the darker side of mankind, is also escalating? Kids, 4th, 5th grade kids taking guns to school. I don't know, all this crazy stuff that's happening. Some guy gets mad at his co-workers at UPS or FedEx or whatever and shoots everybody off. Some woman goes into YouTube headquarters and decides to shoot everybody off. Like, why is all that happening? If these portals only allow positive energy to go back and forth, then why is all that stuff happening? So let's not blindly assume that these portals opening these opportunities, these windows of opportunities where everything is so well synchronized that energy can flow freely back and forth. There's only going to be positive energy that's going to come through. We have to know how to screen and filter that and protect ourselves, okay? Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Welcome to my life, y'all. Feeling hot, feeling cold. Yeah, here we go. That's me. What? Come on, you guys, hit the like button. Ada Buck, hello. Angela Smith, prayers for the missing. Could it be a kind of purge? Yes, absolutely. Very well said. Absolutely. Taking care of a friend with COVID. Oh, you take care too. I hope your friend feels better. Scout Inquirer. Hi, sweetie. It's so nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, Sherilyn. I make wishes, but not just for myself. I make wishes for the world. See, let's also understand a couple of things, right? Okay, let me delve a little further into this. So if you look at Hinduism, again, y'all, I'm not peddling any religion. I'm not trying to force y'all to believe in this or that or whatever. We talk about yug, okay? Those of you who have got some inclination or knowledge about these things, y'all will understand. So, Brandy says, how are y'all? Well, we're all doing good. Oh, you know what? Mac Compact. Courtney, I completely misread your username. Oh God, I see it. Courtney loves Mac Compact. Are you talking about Mac Cosmetics? Mac as an Apple Mac computer? Well, compact, so it must be cosmetics. Oh gosh, okay. So, in Hinduism, they talk about the yug, which yug is time. Yug is an eon, okay? When we talk about time, not so late, still on first topic. Okay, so when we talk about time, we are not talking about time as we, as mankind, as mortals know. We are talking about time that, for lack of a better term, the spiritual realm, God, that world know and time as per their timepiece, right? So some people say a yuga is 3,000 years, some people say yuga is 300 years. So never mind that. Let's not get into the those kind of nitty-gritty details. In Hinduism, we have 4 yugas. We have the Kritya Yuga, that is the Satya Yuga. We have the Treta Yuga, and we have the Dwapara Yuga and Kali Yuga. And I'll tell you what that is. Right now, we are in Kali Yuga. So when we talk about Kali Yuga, it's actually based on Kali, the goddess of, who destroys evil. Certain groups in the Western realm could equate her to Lilith because she too destroys evil. Kali is somebody who is a feminine energy, so therefore automatically is assumed to protect women, as Lilith is automatically assumed to protect women, etc. It depends on how you look at it, right? There is another faction of religion that says Lilith was actually Adam's first wife, okay? And basically Adam tried to impose his will on her, and she basically said, you can kiss my tutti patooties, I'm out of here, bye, and she bailed, right? There is one aspect of Christianity that believes that to be how Lilith came about, and then God apparently banished her and did all that stuff, and then she was like, I'm gonna whoop y'all's butt, I'm gonna teach y'all, you wanna call me certain names? Well, guess what? I'm going to wear that name with pride, and I'm going to cut down all those people who are doing wrong. I'm going to go after all those people, and I'm going to cut them down. Whereas Eve, she was like, okay, that's fine. I'm going to toe the line. Okay, I'm not making fun of anybody, so please don't come after me. Disclaimer. These are my opinions. Make your own, form your own opinions, do your own diligence, and come to your own conclusions. So when you look at this feminine energy being, as we all talk about Mother Earth, feminine energy is the most strongest, as they say, right? Like creation, everything. So when we talk about Kali Yuga, this means that Kali, okay, is here to cleanse the world, to cleanse the earth as we know it, to cleanse the universe as we know it, of all the negativity and all that is irrational, all that is toxic. So in a way it could be a purge, right? But there is a certain faction of certain people in certain societies in certain countries, and somebody's knocking on the door and I'm not letting him in. such as the group who we discussed about the astro world, that particular group, they also want to take this opportunity to purge a certain sect of society, so they become more empowered. So it's almost like a battle of the wills, if you will, battle of positivity whereas negativity. Now, how am I making any sense? Yeah, think about this in very simple terms. You talk about cases of injustice where people have been shot for no valid reason, and how public raises up in arms, and how there's a tug of war and push and pull. We want these officers to go down. They need to be sacked. How there's a push and pull there's a fight between people wanting justice, and then this group of people saying, no, you don't tell us what justice is. We know what justice is, and your justice is going to be what we set down. The rules we set down is what you're going to abide by. So the constant push and pull of energies is there. This is what we're going through. This is the quintessential, as somebody used the word, purging time for mankind as a whole. Now, a lot of people say, oh, this is bah humbug, science doesn't support it. That's fine. If science doesn't support it, that's fine. But can science disprove this? Science cannot disprove this particular theory, right? So think about that. I would throw it right back at them. Then let's go back and question, why is it that every so many, scientifically, that they've said either some meteor has come and hit the earth, and we start all over from scratch, etc. You can look at it from a scientific perspective or also from the spiritual perspective, which makes more sense. Either way you look at it, when there is an explosion of a certain energy and there's no balance, right? There is no balance. If spiritually, as a group, as a people, we lack balance, right? Even in today's world, there's an imbalance of power, there's an imbalance of thought process, of opinions, of values, of what have you, moral compass. There's a complete imbalance, right? We're not talking about just about America or Europe or wherever. We're talking about the whole world, different countries, right? There's an absolute imbalance of power. People are no more, in that happy medium, in that we've lost that equilibrium. So when that happens, what do you think is going to happen? That's when everything is going to be disrupted, and that's when there's going to be this great need to cleanse. And then let's segue into the shots we all were forced to get the past couple of years, the year and a half too. Let's segue into that. There is a faction of society, there's a faction of people who believe that is one way of cleansing society, because how many people died? Why did that thing come about? Was it manufactured in a lab, purposefully let out? What was the reason? When was the last time mankind was so devastated by an illness? Okay, no borders, no nothing, no cure. You get it, you're gone. When was the last time that happened? Let's look at it this way. People believe that particular illness was manufactured in a lab. If you can manufacture an illness, okay, read between the lines. I may not necessarily be using the exact words, but you get what I'm saying. If that particular illness was manufactured in a lab, if we have the scientific know-how to manufacture an illness that could devastate mankind, do you not for one moment think we have the wherewithal to also find a cure for it at the very same time? Think about that. So I'm going to say, yes, we did have the cure right then. They just chose to not release it right away, because there was an element of purging, element of cleansing. Let the weakest go. It's sad, but again, my opinion. All right. Did any of y'all, am I making y'all fall asleep? Oh God, I'd be so horrified if that were the case. The why behind them is a different, and that is the level where the battle is. Yes, it's right. Absolutely, Rebecca. You're so spot on. Deep breath. I feel like I just got home after a long journey. Okay. Doesn't Lilith protect the realm of the underworld? Yes. That's what they say in certain parts of the world. Yeah, absolutely. Because it's the weirdest thing, because psychologically, it has been drilled into us that the underworld is all where the darkness is. The underworld is all where the the negative is. In a way, you can call the occult that, when people use that energy, that power to do nefarious activities, then yes, it is very dark. Yes, it is very negative. But if you're going to be using, okay, let me rephrase that. You're not going to laugh. Don't laugh. Because guess what I got on my table? You know what I use it to? So I get these decks, right, and the cellophane paper, I use it to slice it open so that the thing doesn't get damaged, not to pick my teeth. So chill, okay? You can use this to pick your teeth. You can use this to for what I use it for. You can use this to literally hurt somebody, right? How do you utilize that energy? How do you utilize that knowledge? What purpose is what is your intention? What is the end goal that you're wanting to accomplish? So yes, when we talk about the nether world, let's talk about Kali Yuga, purging. Yes, purging what? Purging the negativity, purging all the stuff that does not behoove mankind, right? So it depends on what you use it for. And I seriously feel Lilith was wronged, because just because she stood up to Adam and she told Adam, let's go by what the Bible says, right? If that is the case, I haven't met whoever wrote the Bible, so I couldn't vouch for any of it or any other book that any other religion kind of follows. If she was wronged, yeah, like heck, why would you want to impose yourself on her? Because think about this, you can't have procreation with just the man, right? You can't have procreation with just the woman. You have to have one of each, right? That's how you procreate. Okay, I'm not talking about same-sex relationships and all that. Let's set aside all of that. Let's purely talk about procreation. You have to have one of each to be able to procreate. So if you have to have one of each to procreate, that means both have equal value, correct? So if both have equal value, then how then can you oppose your notions, your ideas on one? Like how? Who gives you the right to do that? Where's the sense in that? Where's the sense in that? So I truly believe that Lilith was wrong, and hey, good for her. She basically said, sayonara. She was like, I'm going to go, I'm going to start up, I'm going to do things on my own, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you what I got for you, what I'm made of. So anyway, y'all probably think I'm crazy, right? Anyway, alright, so is it like there's a difference between the underworld, what is generally unseen or can't be seen, and the dark world, what is hidden? Well, thank you much, said in simple truths. We can't deny truth stands on its own. They need crutches or it won't stand true. It's how do you camouflage that negativity, the occult, so that people don't catch on to it. And particularly now we are in the day and age of Aquarius, where everybody is enlightened and woke. So they have to camouflage doing all those nefarious activities, like in the astral world scenario, to be able to get away with it. They won't do it blatantly, right? Because they know they can't stand a chance if they go against the general public, right? Okay, so whose question was that? Shaker's Fist Smith. Okay, Rebecca Young, she asks, is it like there's a difference between the underworld, what is generally unseen or can't be seen, and the dark world, what is hidden? Well, here's my question to you. What do you mean by the underworld? I don't get it. Are you trying to imply that the underworld is the occult stuff, like doing all that voodoo and magic and all that stuff, and the underworld as in being dark and unseen? Well, voodoo and magic, etc., you typically can't see it, so it is hidden to a certain extent, correct? But when we talk about hidden as in, okay, let me back up. Nothing is truly hidden per se, okay? It is because it is hidden to us because we have selective sight. Keep up with me here, right? So when we talk about the underworld or the dark world, or what is hidden, or what is darkness, what is negative, what is positive, it's all out there. What do we want to see? What do we choose to see? Do we want to accept what we choose to see, or do we not? Or is it too much for us? So when I talk about hidden, for me, it means something that is not visible to me. That something could be positive, that something could be negative. But to me, when somebody uses the word underworld, I would automatically correlate that to the occult. But occult again is hidden from us because we are not enlightened enough to see it. There are very few people who can actually see it, right? And not everybody is attuned to it, not everybody is sensitive to it, not everybody can pick it up because, again, our mind's eye, what do we choose to see? How emotionally, spiritually evolved are we, wherein our vision is not in any way hindered, that we can see things with absolute clarity for what it is. Right? Am I making any sense at all? Ah, yeah. So I'll give you a simple example. Well, Mama Sabe, hey Mama Sabe, Rebecca Young, Polynesian grooves, correct. Okay, wait. Yeah, like the spiritual, the world that can't be seen by the five senses. Yes, it is all there. It's how well evolved are we to be able to see those things. Whose question was that? Francis Carranza, how long ago did this begin? Why is there an echo in the sound? Did she talk about? Oh, okay. We're getting there, honey. Hang on. So, Rebecca, I hope I answered your question. I hope. I tried my best. Again, maybe I'm not the best explainer of things. Francis Carranza, sorry, honey, this is just a study room in my house. This is not a studio setting, so welcome to the real world, okay? Courtney loves Mac Compact. Eve was the only girl with a man and a snake. They probably bullied her into all kinds of stuff. I can see them ganging up on her and making her try it first so she'd get in trouble, not them. Men, am I right? Courtney love. Francis Carranza. Thank you, Francis. I appreciate you. Okay. She's having problem. Yes, honey. This thing is not coming on, honey. I'm going to try one more time because a couple of days ago, all of a sudden, it kind of woke up and I was like, yay! But today, let's see, maybe. Oh, wait. Did it come on? Let me see. Oh, man. Come on, dude. It was serious. Whatever. Okay, I'm not going to waste my time on that. Okay, so yeah, like the spiritual, the world that can't be seen by the five senses, yeah. Alright, so let's talk about, well, Egyptians back in the day, I missed it. And they believed in the underworld. I don't really mean I don't know. Okay, got it. Okay. So when they talk about underworld, they were talking about not the physical world. They were talking more about once we pass and we move on, then what happens to that. For the most part, if we see, it's like fear of the unknown. So if we don't know what it is, we automatically assume and give it a title of, oh, it's scary, oh, it's spooky, oh, it's the underworld, it's taboo, it's this, it's that. But once you have knowledge of what it is, then automatically it becomes less fearful to you because you have knowledge, you can see it, and you can make your own decisions and you see it for what it is. So in the good old days when they talked about the underworld, that's what they meant, the afterlife, the spiritual realm, because not everybody had access to it. Not everybody knew what it was. Not everybody even understood what it was. So they just assumed it was taboo and it was something exclusive, something different. And oh, it's the underworld. It's ruled by all kinds of negative energy. Not necessarily. So lack of knowledge is what leads people to believe, make those assumptions. Mic and external mic both be on. There's a back feed echo, but we can hear us, so we are ignoring the echo. Oh my God, this is... Okay, hang on, you guys. I'm going to give this one last try. Right? What is this? Okay, let me give it 1 second. Let me give it another shot. Who knows, it may just pop up. Yeah, okay. Alright, let me see how well I can do this. Alright. I don't know why it does this. Come on, y'all. That thing is not even popping up. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I completely give up on that because it's like just completely annoying me. Don't get distracted, Kirtana. Stay focused. Don't get distracted. Okay. Alright. I got my camera situated. I have to get this. The next video I put up, it'll probably be with my new camera. Okay. So let's talk about this reminder. TRT 123 family. Please tap the like button. Yes. Thank you, Scout Inquirer. Sherilyn Schaffner. Yes. Is occult hidden dark evil or is it truth or okay? So, like, that's a very, very good question. Who asked that? Shaker's Fist Smith. See, and after a few minutes, we'll move on to the next subject, okay? Excuse me. When we talk about the occult, it is using a different level. Here's my understanding of occult. It's using a different level of energy, a different type of energy to be able to facilitate certain things, okay? I'm going to compare it to this. As we know, modern organized religion, right? You can use religion to help people. You can use religion to bring communities together. You can use religion to be able to help people find solace, when they have some sort of an unfortunate situation or occurrence in their life, etc., right? But in the same vein, how often have we seen, in the name of religion, nasty things being done to innocent people? How often have we heard of priests and pastors and people up there in I don't know, whichever, the church, the mosque, the temple, the what have yous, abuse people, kill people in the name of religion, hiding behind the mask of religion, right? How often have we seen these new age pastors, right? All these, so makes me mad. Next thing you know, they have this huge fancy church, they have this huge fancy jet airplane, they're wearing the best of clothes, they live in a fancy house, the wife is all dolled up, this guy is wearing the most expensive, I don't know, Hugo Boss suit. I don't know whether Hugo Boss is the most expensive one or I don't know, that's the only brand name that comes to my mind. And all these fancy suits and such expensive stuff. And not really, if you really think about it, if you're going to go there and stand on the stage and preach to your congregation, yeah, you want to be well presented, but does it really matter that you have to wear all these designer stuff? Right? So truly, what are you trying to do? And people give them money also. So in the name of religion, how are they utilizing, manipulating innocent people to be able to take advantage of them? So the same way, in the occult, you can use those energies for something good, but you can also use those energies to do something negative. So for example, I always tell people this, look, when you want to learn candle magic and do this and do that, a simple thing, simple thing is, of course, occult is typically associated with the spirit world, the spirit realm. It's like almost asking spirit to come and assist you to be able to do something for you, because you cannot physically see certain elements, you cannot physically see all aspects to that situation, so you're asking spirit to come and help you. Let's just leave it at that level. You can go into it very deep, right? So if you're going to use it for something good, that's fine, but you can also use that to do something bad. I always tell people, be very careful what you use these things for. The occult, it's very powerful energy, just like modern organized religion is very powerful. How many people in the name of religion have made such impacts on society, right? They've created wars, they've had people get bumped off in the higher political echelons of world politics, right? They've been able to influence certain royal families marrying into certain other royal families, right? So think about it like that. What are you using the occult for? What for? It's dealing with a whole nother element, a whole nother set of energies. Please be very careful what you're doing with it. You can do it to cause harm to somebody, but understand this. If you go out, understand this. I am very, 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 very insistent about this. That's why I say there are a lot of things that I will not teach people, because it's literally giving a 2-year-old a rifle and saying have fun. It's not a joke, right? People come to me and say, well, can you just do whatever and get rid of this person for me? I'm going to sit here and say, excuse me, why do you need to get rid of that person? Right? My question will be why? Oh, she did this, she did that, she did this, she did that. Okay, fine. But what did you do? What was your participation What did you do to contribute to that? You're only telling me what she did, what she did, what she did. You're so mad at her, you want to get rid of her or cause her some illness or accidents or whatever. But why would she do that to you? Like, why? Well, if you come to me and if you say, well, I don't know why, but this, that. No, think about it for a second. For no reason, if it is purely out of envy or jealousy or whatever, that person has come and done something negative to you, and your conscience is totally clear that you did not warrant that from her, then yeah, what you can do is not necessarily eliminate her at all, but you can do what you need to revert that energy back to her, to almost bounce it back to her, and to stop her from being able to continue to destroy you. Yeah, the simple way of explaining is you're in a court. You have the defense attorney and the other attorneys arguing a case. You have to prove your innocence, you have to prove your guilt. And then you come to a conclusion and arrive at a ruling. That's the best way I can describe as to how can you actually use the occult. And don't just think of the occult as negative, negative, negative. It can be used for very good things. People have used it to be able to find missing people. People have been using it to be able to re-establish relationships. So you have to be careful how you use it for and what you use it for, right? I don't know, y'all. Okay. So, as our galaxy nears the spiritual center of the universe, our vision is absolute in its clarity and nothing is hidden, which is very true. So, lots of sense. Thank you. Wait, somebody is talking about the waxing moon. I just missed it. What part of BC is flooding? Wait. What? Somebody's having... Sometimes it does happen, Steph. You almost feel like you're shedding something and starting something new. And yes, y'all, whoever is caught in this bad weather, be careful. Rebecca Young, I wonder if that's part of why when people try to prove psychic abilities by offering up money, etc., it never works because, like you said, it's like giving a lighter to a 2-year-old. Yes. We all have a part in everything if we really think about it. That's true. We all contribute to the positivity or the negativity. Tessie, wait, who's love and blessings? Tessie, what's going on over here? Somebody in a situation? Okay. I feel like I'm walking through sludge when the energy is intense. That's true too. Sending prayers your way. So the occult isn't always bad. But see, that's the thing, is your perception of the occult. Like if somebody comes and tells you, oh, the occult is like the bad, it's like, why are they calling it bad? What has their experience been to the of the occult? What has their exposure been to the occult? If the exposure has been to the negative aspect of it, then yeah, it's bad, right? But how do you use that energy? Remember, y'all, it is energy. You can use energy in a positive way, you can use it in a negative way. But unfortunately, for the most part, a lot of people have kind of labeled the occult as negative. They only use it for negative. They cause harm with it. So typically people, modern mankind, have just assumed that the occult is negative. Because, understand this, it's almost a crowd mentality. It has been drilled into our heads for millennia, starting going back to the Egyptians, because it was a netherworld. It was all on the dark side of nature. You never did it out in the open. You had to do it on the side under a no moon, and only at night time, and hush and all, because people first and foremost didn't want to do it out in the open, because again, if you do it in the open, prying eyes will see, and then people get curious, they want to learn, they want to do. Again, knowledge is power. They did not want all and sundry to have that power, so they started doing this on the side, on the down low, keeping it dark, keeping it quiet. So very few people were able to look in, and if you cannot look in, your mind goes crazy and you think the worst of everything. Correct? You talk about religion, it's the same thing. You can use it for positive or negative. It's energy. How do you use that energy? What is your intention? Even now, let's talk about the occult here for a second, right? Remember, it's energy, it is spirit, it's whatever. Have a conversation with your ancestor, whoever your ancestor is, whoever you resonate with, whoever you're most connected with. Sit and have a conversation with him or her. Ask them to help you. Ask them to help you in a positive way. Ask them to help you for a positive reason, such that nobody is going to be hurt. Do this experiment. sit and have a conversation with that same person and ask them to help you, wherein the end result is going to be somebody's going to get hurt. Meaning, like, I don't know, I don't want her to get this job, or, something like that, negative thing. You have the connection with your ancestors, right? You see what their reaction is. You just see. Experiment with it. Absolutely experiment and see what kind of reaction you get. Okay? I guarantee if you're praying and asking them to help you so that so and so loses her job, or she or he, something boo-boo happens, I don't even want to say it, because chances are that boo-boo happens to the person who's asking, right? So if you look at the spiritual world and you ask them for something positive, they're more forthcoming of it. But if you go and ask them for something negative, they're going to ask you, what is your investment? Why? Why do you want to get it that? Show me that you're 100% invested in it. And then what people will go, they'll do all this slaughtering chicken and slaughtering this and slaughtering that. That is their way of showing, look how committed I am. I really want you to help me in this. Guys and girls, that's a whole different thing. I can get into the occult, and like it's a whole different I'm not going to go into that because I'm sorry if I didn't answer your question or if I didn't explain it, but that's the best I can do at the moment. I'll be more than happy to have a conversation with you some other time. Give a tip about your skin and it's clear. Alia Ali. Oh my God, girl. Seriously, my skin? Okay, let's segue into that. I have 8 minutes because 8 o'clock I'm going to stop this conversation and we're going to get on to Somerville's and Tyrell. I want to also, before I answer that question, I want to say communication is very, very important in the age of Aquarius, right? We are talking about, you know what, guys? November 19th, there was a lunar eclipse, and you know what? If it falls on anybody's particular birthday, be prepared, because the next year is going to be a slightly emotional roller coaster for you guys. So be prepared. And Biden's birthday is on the 20th. I think today's the 20th? No, today's not the 20th. So this lunar eclipse is going to affect him the next year. Technology is emphasized, economic disruption, people wanting to work for the community. It's no more the upper echelon of society, so people want to take control. It's all about we, not I. Now, one more thing I want to say is the age of Aquarius started with 7 planets moving into Aquarius in January of 2021. So the next few years, you can see how society is constantly changing. It's almost reaching that bubbling point, if you will. So let's leave it at that. All right. Are there nature spirits, like things that I've learned? Yeah, absolutely. Like people say, call them fae people or such. Yeah, absolutely. I believe in them. I have conversations with them. There are some things that I will do on a regular. In Ireland, they believe Lilith protects the fairies. Absolutely. And the leprechauns. Absolutely. Prayer circle for Canada, our neighbors to the north. What's going on, y'all? I hope everybody is safe in Canada. They're having some serious weather conditions there. No worries. Sometimes she does take questions. So tonight she's okay. All right. Somebody had a personal question. We are not doing personal questions today. So I'm going to set aside this 11:11. There's probably not enough said about it, but like I said, we can go into this, like pick it up some other time. It's such a vast subject and it's a very interesting subject. When we talk, I got this little thing just so I can. Sometime I'm going to touch. Remember I said tarot, numerology, astrology, everything. So we'll pick up this 11:11 and master numbers and the meaning of numbers when I do a little class on numerology. So we talk about soul numbers, okay, personality numbers. I'll delve into all of this, y'all, and don't go crazy and say, oh my God, what kind of cards are those? What kind of decks are those? I'll get into that another time. Oh, before I forget, everybody, I want to share something with you. Remember this set I got? This is the cards that I was showing y'all, which I'm going to continue to use. Remember? And I said it comes with its little booklet. It comes with this little booklet over here, and there's a little satin bag, like a velvet bag. I managed to get 9 of these, okay? And let me assure you, it's not stolen. It's not bootleg because I actually have a receipt. I know people will be like, well, Kitana, how did you get 9 of them? I have people, connections, folks I know in the publishing industry, they do all this wholesale, books, etc. So I had communicated with them. I said, hey, my folks, just for them, can you manage to? So I got 9 of them. I have already paid for it in advance because that's how I was able to get a receipt. So I am more than happy to ship it out to you guys. But here's the catch, y'all. It's going to cost $30 including postage, okay? And this is only within the United States, because if I want to send it outside the country, it's weird stuff. I am saying $30, but I will tell you this, I'm not making any money off of it. Of course, you guys can believe it or not. I'm not trying to peddle this or push this on you. I just thought, hey, maybe it'll help, because a lot of y'all really, really appreciated and liked these cards because of the simplicity of it. So I thought if I can source it, I would. And I got lucky and I was able to source it. You don't have to buy it. I will not be offended. And I haven't yet taken it to the post office to see how much it's going to cost to ship it. If I'm able to ship it for a lesser price, I'll be more than happy to do it. But it's actually a slightly heavy box. This has nothing in it, but it's a little bit heavy because of the contents in it, the book, the cards, all the other stuff. So if any of y'all are interested, please do. I have only 9, y'all. I promise if I had more, I would be more than happy to share it. And I'm not giving up mine. I have 2 decks for myself, and I'm not giving up mine. But here's a disclaimer. Once you buy it, I'm not going to refund, I'm not going to exchange, because I'm not actually a reseller or doing anything like this. I just managed to get my hands on this, so it's just like wanting to be able to help you guys. So I will not take it back, I will not refund your money. If you're not happy about it, please don't complain and come at me. It's like you take it or leave it. It's on you, you don't have to. But here's the thing, one more thing I'll tell you up front. The cards are not going to be so perfect. See the sides? It's going to be $30. Let me type it here, including a postage. Okay, $30 including postage within the USA. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. I have only 9. Please go and send me an email. The first 9 people who send me an email, I'll get it to them, and then I'll tell you when to go pay at PayPal, etc., etc. Send me your address, okay? So the first 9 people, send me your address, okay? And then I look at the address. I will figure out how much it's going to cost to mail it to you in your address, and then you go and make the PayPal amount, okay? So if it is $28, $29, I want you all to know it is $28 or $29, because I'm basing it $30 as an average in terms of including postage anywhere in the US. Do you get what I'm saying? Because once you go and pay $30, and then if it is less than 30, then me refunding you $1 here, $1 there, it becomes too much. So the first 9 people to send me an email and to give me their address so I can figure out the mailing charges, etc. I'll tell you, listen, Tessie or whoever, make this much payment to PayPal and we'll figure out that, okay? So just as an, and please y'all, I will not feel bad if you don't want it. I will not be offended at all. So just so you know, I thought, hey, let me try. I actually told my buddy, I said, if you can find some of those this is another deck that I like. Okay, this is a really cool deck, but this deck does not come with the book. So I've asked if you can send me a few of those, then I will so it is not going to be above $30, that's for sure. If for some bizarre reason the mailman says, Oh, I don't know if they're selling it on eBay or not. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. So if Brendan Smith says same but different. Okay. So what was I going to say? I don't know. I forgot. Yeah, I do have paper. Queen of Wands. Hey, girl. Look, is description okay? No, it just feels very uncomfortable. Okay, what feels uncomfortable? Steph Jean. I'm sorry if you're feeling uncomfortable or something. Spicebox Tarot, yes. My email address is in the description box. I will write it. So somebody here said that it's available on eBay. If it's available on eBay, go buy it, y'all. Like I said, I am not going to feel bad that you're not going to buy it from me, etc. I just arrived at 30 because I figured however much it's going to cost for me to ship it wherever within the United States, I just figured. That's why I made it very clear. Send me your address, because if the shipping cost is not as much, then I will say don't pay 30, go and pay whatever, $25, $26, $27, however much that costs. Because once you pay 30 and I realize the postage is lesser, then I have to sit there and worry about how to refund the money to you, and I don't want that drama. So, even if it is $1, okay, I will start on summer. The first 9 I saw it on eBay. Okay. Dude, let's find out if summer. Okay, let's get on. Okay, I was going to start on something else. Let's stop all this. Let's get on with this. Okay, are you guys ready for summer? So here's the thing. Yes, summer. Okay. So one thing I want to make clear, you guys, is just joining from New Zealand. Ship what? Okay. Somebody catch her up on that, okay? Save one for me because I was going to get one on Amazon anyway. No, you send it to me, Gold Star Mom. Yes. If I get more, I'll let you guys know. And y'all, if y'all find it cheaper on eBay, go for it. Wash your hands. Brenda Chick. Okay, no, the energy shift of the collective. Yes, the energy has been rising inside of me for. Okay, let's talk. Brendan Smith. Brendan, that's very interesting. Thank you for joining us. I'm just letting them know. Yeah, absolutely. If I can find more, I will definitely pick it up. And I will let you all know. Absolutely. Actually, I put it on the description box. Nobody read my comment on the, that question and answer, not question and answer, the second tarot class I had. I put it on that. Nobody saw the comments over there. So, I like the deck with the planets. That was really sweet. This one? Yeah, this is really nice. Okay, let's start with summer. So... my perineum chakra is exploding. Seth Putman. Okay, Seth. Maybe you need to take a break, Seth. Seth again is a new person. Alright, Seth, be nice now, okay? If this is not something that's right up your alley, honey, what can I say? Then don't waste your time. But if you're just being funny, then your sense of humor is much appreciated. Alright. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this guy actually said this. Seth, seriously? Okay. Alright, summer moon. So here's what I'm going to say. We are not going to be doing any specific readings on what's his name? Oh God, what's his face's name? Dawn or Candace. I'm just going to do an energy reading. So we'll figure out and see like what's. Yeah, I have to obsess about my hair because don't. Get on with it, Kirtana. See already the scattered energy. So let's do a general energy reading. I look at that, it looks funny. We'll see what comes up, okay? We don't have to necessarily do one for Candace or whatever. Sorry, you guys, I just got a... So I just... I'm going to go, y'all, I'm going to go and watch out for the description, the messages, where I leave... messages for you guys. We all leave messages for each other. I'm going to go tomorrow and I'm going to actually see if I can get some more. Am I going to be anywhere by him? I thought I was going to go that side, or I'll call him and ask him. If I get more, I'll put it in that little message thingamajiggy where we put comments, and then y'all can Okay, so give me some time. Energy reading for the summer Wells case. I am not reading for Candace. I am not reading for Dawn unless it's very specifically. Okay. Thank you, Ice Princess. Welcome to our little group. You're new. Okay. All right, you guys. I'll show you the cards, okay? Show me the energy, what energy we have for summer. Show me what energy we have for summer. Show me what energy we have for summer. Okay? We'll delve into all of this. Bear with me. We will delve into all of this. Correct? Lots of activity, lots of action. As we know, this case kind of plateaued out, and then all of a sudden, all this, everybody chattering, talking, and we have Aquarius, which is an air sign again. And as we know, with an air sign, it is ruled by Saturn and Uranus. Saturn talks about going inwards, looking, searching for answers, trying to figure out and filter the fluff, right? The chaff from the whatever, whatever the wheat from the chaff or whatever. So there's a lot of conversation going on behind the scenes. Everybody is trying to sift through all the information. It's almost like it's all jam-packed over there. Now you have to pick it apart. The reason why people are trying to pick it apart is like there's got to be something that's got to give. It's like we've hit a roadblock. All that information has come to a funnel, and as it goes down, that the narrowest part of the funnel is blocked. Now we have to make sure we pick it apart so the right information goes through easily. Now that is something that has been a struggle because there are so many people who have so many different opinions about this. The problem here is there is a certain group of people who are very, very smart. They have purposefully brought this case back into the forefront for ulterior motives. So you may go, well, I'm not even looking at the comment section, Scott, I'll get distracted. Because then you'll go, Kirtana, why would they purposely want to bring it back into the forefront? What are they going to gain out of it? Well, one is to reopen the case and to see what else might come about with good intentions, there is no doubt about it. But there is a small group of people who are purposefully, it's like trying to scratch at the dirt, chicken scratch, trying to scratch at the dirt to find something. Because they are going to now start pinning the blame on a specific individual. Somebody is getting ready to throw somebody else under the bus for a reason. To deflect focus on them, they're going to do this, so this person gets into trouble, throw them under the the bus, and everybody jumps on them, and then these people can go scot-free. I'm not going to mention names, you all figure that out. Okay? And then we have Leo in the middle. The moon card. Hang on, I'll show you the cards. I can't, y'all. Every single time I've done this case, this card has popped up. So we have the moon card, go figure. Excuse me. The Empress. Okay, so let's talk about the Leo energy for a second. The Leo energy is right on the Empress. Now the Leo energy, as we all know, is a fiery, fierce energy. It's wanting to go forth, it's wanting to go forth. On this side, you have air. On this side, you have air. And in the middle, you have Leo. So definitely fanning the flames of curiosity, definitely fanning the flames of wanting to proceed. So the fire is being lit again, relit. The fire is being charged because this case is definitely going to be picking up momentum for a reason. Now we do have the moon card, okay? Today's the 19th, lunar eclipse. Understand there is a female who is going to be thrown under the bus, okay? By the, which is Capricorn, okay? Alright, this individual has very deviant sexual intentions. Okay, absolutely. So, I am not going to mention names because everybody and their puppy dog gets their knickers in a twist. I'm not going to do that. You guys know who I'm talking about. You figure that, okay? Now, let's move on. this whole control thing, controlling somebody, like almost managing them, like puppeteer type of a situation. Yes, the moon and the empress card, and even this card comes up very often for this. I'm live with you all. Yes, Janet Kolar, you are. So here's the thing. This individual is very controlling, very, very, very good at putting on a mask, okay, showing himself to be, there you go, I let the cat out of the bag, showing himself or herself to be somebody who he or she is not, almost like wearing a mask, okay. But if you only were to peel off the mask, oh good lord, the ugliness there is not even a joke. Is not a joke. Okay, let's do moon card again, y'all. This is crazy. This is just absolutely crazy. The earth card. Okay, think about it for a second. Here we go. So we have the moon, the earth, and we have Libra. Okay, let's break this down. The moon card, this is how it came about, you guys. I'm going to show y'all. This is how it came about. The air, the moon, and moon. Okay, let me show you this. Leo, first, second, third. Okay, look at this. First, second, third. Okay, so let's break this down. So the moon card is telling me absolutely this whole lunar yes, Lauren, well said. This whole lunar eclipse thing, whatever is going on now on the 19th, is a very, very crucial time for the female principal character in this case. It's a very important time. And then you have the earth card. Earth card symbolizes women. Earth card symbolizes Venus. Venus is feminine. This is all the mother. Okay? Okay? The spotlight is on her. The fire has been lit under her seat. So it's like, lady, we're going to get you one way or the other. We are fixing to throw you under the bus. And then you have the Libra card, right under the devil energy. Now, Libra, okay, the card is, of course, is justice, right? Justice, Libra rules justice, is decisions, courts, etc. This is 100% going to go to court. The case is going to be reopened. Some other, what's what I'm looking at? So they are going to be using another different tactic to, it's like they're throwing dirt on the wall and hoping it's going to stick, but this time whatever dirt they throw at this person, it's going to stick and is going to go towards a court case. So there will be a proper case going on. This is let me do the numbers here for a second. Hang on, you guys. So we have 25, 30, 30, 41. Okay, 41. Let me get my piece of scratch paper, which I probably don't have. But here. Hang on, you guys. I have scratch paper right here. So let's do this. 25, 30, 41. Okay, that was 41 across. Then here we have 18, 10, 20, 25, 33, 33, 36, 36. And then we have 14, 14. So 26, 30, 40, 47, 47, right? So, so 12, 13, 13, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, right? So, so let's go 4, let's go 9, that is 13, 7 and 11, right? That is 4 and 2 is equal to 6. Sixth house is about work, health, discipline, and habits. Okay, now give me 1 second. I'm doing numerology on this. Okay, hang on. So we have 25, 14. So that is 7, 9, 5. So 16, 21 is equal to 3. Third house is immediate environment and short trips. Okay. Then they're going to find some evidence pertaining to Somerwells in the immediate environment of their home. Okay, So 5, 8, 8 plus 26, 26, 34, 34 is equal to 7, 7th houses. Friends, marriage, partnerships, contracts, relationships are going to bust, okay? Are going to start disintegrating if it hasn't already, okay? There is going to be a separation. Then we have 11, 26, 26, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 33 is 6. 6,000 is again work, health, discipline, and habits. Somebody is going to start calling and saying, oh, it is affecting my health, it's affecting my health, I can't deal with this, I can't deal with this, just to find a way out. The heat's been turned on. Okay, so let's get on with this reading. Let us get on with this reading. Okay, alright. I have no idea what. That's all bah. This whole thing about the cornbread mafia and all is just a distraction. It's just a distraction. See, I feel like the case is going to literally turn on its head. I really feel that. I really feel that. Oh, the candle is really lit. Why was I thinking it wasn't? Okay. There we go. Okay, I need to see what energies I can get. See the energies. I'll show you the cards. Yeah, he's also disappeared, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, we have the Page of Pentacles, right? King of Cups. Okay, so this right here is telling us a story. Absolutely. So there is an offer going to be made. There is definitely offers being made in terms of money. I'm going to give you the money, I need the scoop. So as we can clearly tell, the very fact that they've been on all this show and that show, Dr. Phil and Dr. Phil's Puppy Dog Show, etc., and interviewed by this news channel and that news channel, clearly goes to show that some money was exchanged. They may not say it out aloud, they may not attest to this, they may not even own up to it, but 100% money has been exchanged. Then we talk about the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess is again ruled by the moon. There is something that is being hidden. This has got definitely to do with the feminine energy in that case, the principal female character in the case. I wouldn't be surprised if she breaks first, okay? Then we have the King of Cups. There is a very, very emotionally controlling individual who, yes, I will say this is a male, who is absolutely emotionally manipulating this feminine energy. Even though the feminine energy, if she wants to turn him in, she can do it in a heartbeat because she's got some inside information in regards to him that will put him in jail and throw the keys away. But she's too afraid to do that because she has been emotionally and mentally manipulated by this person for such a long time that it's almost like a toxic it's almost like a codependent relationship over there. Having said that, let me also tell you, as far as this female energy is concerned, she too knows how very well to turn on the wah-wah, okay? She knows how to do that. So, having said that, are they genuine tears? I'm not a body language expert, but I wouldn't buy it. Then we have the Six of Wands. There is going to be a little bit of a victory. And who is that for? It is the Page of Swords. Okay, this is an air energy, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. There is definitely going to be some sort of a victory. Let's take a look because I want to know what the deal is with this. Self-imprisonment. if the principal female character here, if she really wants to get out of this situation, she can, but to a certain extent she is a little bit terrified. She's like, yeah, I can do it. She's like, if I really want to fix him, I can fix him. I can put him in jail and throw away the keys. He'll never be able to get out. But somehow she's not doing it. So let's ask if she's actually, is that a bluff? Let's see. Well, it's not a bluff, because she has it in her to be able to give that to the authorities, give the information and say, I'm giving you this information, in exchange I want this from you. So she is going to try to do some kind of a barter, some kind of a negotiation. There's a photo of it. I don't know. Dodson was seen in chairs waving at summer, but okay, whatever. And H were the last ones to see. Okay, I'm sitting in a group about that. Okay. This whole Conrad Mafia is just trying to distract people. Okay. Yes, there's no sight or sound of Robin. She seems like she's completely vanished. You know. Let's talk about the King of Cups. Show me what this King of Cups is. It's all about the money, baby. It's all about the money. King of Cups, that energy is all about the money. What did I say way back when? Way back when? Way back when? Dodson was seen in church, waving at someone. She looked okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you, Faye. Faye, good to see you. How are you? You made it. Williams Foster Walkman is the person of interest now. We'll get to Williams' case in a second. I will. Tell me what else I need to know about this. Tell me what else I need to know about that. Look at that. Four of Swords. Retreat, rest, recovery, solitude, imprisonment. It could also mean imprisonment. Let's see, because here we got the 8, self-imprisonment. This could be like, yeah, feigning health issues. Has Robin been in the spotlight as of recent? I don't know. I don't think I've seen her anywhere on the news except Doofus and Doofus, right? Ding dong and ding a lang. Trying very hard to detach from the situation and get away from the situation. No way can they do that. Look, 9 of Wands, they are going to be literally forced to be, it's almost like staying within your boundaries. Like, stay in your lane. No, you can't get out of it. As much as you want to run away from this, you can't. Because self-imprisonment, sure. This is also like, yeah, no. You are going to be forced to stay within your boundary, within your limits. So they are going to try their very best to detach themselves from this case. That is why all this drama about cornbread mafia and this and that and all that, none of that is the fool card. This case is going to get a fresh lease of energy. Now, I will tell you one thing. If any of y'all Debbie, this is not a teaching session, Debbie. This you'll have to wait for the first and the third Saturday of every month for that. I'm not doing this as a teaching session. So if you look at that interview, let's pray that some of us does not get murdered after the abuse. So let's pray that these. Okay, what I'm going to say. Hey Karen, how are you, honey? So if you all saw that interview where that Brian guy from the news channel interviewed Dawn, and he asked something to the effect of, not exactly these words, asked, do you think Candace might have had anything to do with it? You pay attention to Dawn's body language and the way he shakes his head and his eyes, the way his eyes move. It's almost like, I cannot comprehend that. I can't. No, it's like he's almost in denial. Like, no, I don't think. No, she wouldn't do that. She loves her kids. Wait, when did they become her kids and not our kids, right? I would assume he'd say she loves our kids. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he said she loves her kids. If possibly an accident had happened is one thing, but she would never do anything to hurt her kids. I could be wrong, correct me, but I thought I heard him say her kids, her kids. And it almost, when the Brian guy asked him that question, it's like, no, 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 not so much as no, no, no. To answering his question, it's almost like no, I can't even comprehend that. No, I can't even picture that. It's almost like he's in denial of something. So that I found to be very, very interesting. I am actually going to use this card. He's been setting her up in the background. I feel a familiar fear with the domestic situation that's going on in Summer's energy. Julie says, yes, I saw his expression. Brian Owen, yes. He's a very nice guy. I have a lot of good things to say about Brian Owen. He's going to do well in his life. As a. So that's for somebody. Yeah, I'm not teaching. Thank you, Texas Patriot. I appreciate you. Yeah, why does she want the boys back? Tell me something. Why does she want the boys back? If she's really, really concerned, right? If she's really concerned about Don doing all those nefarious activities, you don't want the boys back in the house. Why does she want the boys back? If she really does care for the safety and security of the children, she's going to say, let the boys be where they are. At least they are removed from this volatile situation. They are safe, at least temporarily. I'm going to pull a few cards to see what the relationship is like between the two of them. God, I feel like somebody just poked me in my back. Like literally poked me in my back. Brian Enton, yeah. Not Erin Enton. Don has said a few times Candace is going down. Was Candace the boy's mother? And he said he had a gag order. Yeah, what kind of nonsense is that? Could you ask guys if the shares know what has happened to Summer? What if the shares? I don't know what that is. Yes, they don't want them to say anything to the authorities. Brenda Oates. No, their relationship is breaking apart, y'all. Their relationship is breaking apart. I got the 8. Let me show you this. This is purely for their relationship. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. I said something. It's okay, honey. I'll get it. Go come inside. Go lay down. Go. I got it. Thank you. Sit down. Sit down. What's your problem? Sit down. You're not going to die. You had food, you had kibble. Sit down. Just too much drama. Too much drama. Get down. Down. Thank you. Too much. Too demanding. He has to be by my side, y'all. If he's not by my side, I don't know whether y'all could hear on the camera, he was prancing around and making so much noise in the living room and he wasn't like calming down. So this is purely for a relationship reading between the two of them as husband and wife. Okay. I will show you what this deck is some other time. Let's not worry about the deck at the moment, okay? So, Bunny Boy, yeah. Cheryl says hello, Bunny. Debbie says hello. I know he's been very well on other channels. Maybe something else. So, this is telling me with the 8 of Pentacles for sure. that there was this great need to be able to enjoy themselves. They wanted to have a particular lifestyle. One way or the other, they wanted that lifestyle. They were going to find an opportunity. Look at this. Okay, so, oh, my finger just got. See this little lamb? One way or the other, they were going to find a way, an opportunity such that they would be able to sustain their sick livelihood. Then we have the six. Six is the lover's card, and it is ruled by Gemini. And Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So this whole partnership, this duality, this oh, we are lovers, we are this, we are that, very mercurial. The relationship is not all that it's made out to be at all. It never was anything that they, the ideal relationship. Very mercurial, very mercurial, all based on the whims and fancies of Dawn. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is telling me very clearly that all their patience and hard work, etc., that they feel that they put in to be able to sustain themselves, to find a way out of the situation, and also the monetary aspect of it, they feel like, no, it's not paying off. It's just getting us deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is telling me they are definitely trying to be able to facilitate, all the money they get paid either by Dr. Phil or whoever else. They are trying to find a way out such that they can set aside that money to actually relocate. Then you have the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords is clearly telling me that there is a lot of bullying, and there is a lot of blackmailing, aggression, that sort of stuff going on in the relationship. And so Dawn is a weird character. So this is typically a case of the Stockholm Syndrome. He's very abusive even towards Candace, but he turns right around and he makes nice with her, constantly keeping her in that state of, that abusive state, right? It's like, oh, I love you, or oh, I don't, or that aggression, and suddenly within 24 hours he switches around and he's all super loving and this and that and the other. She does not know what to make of it. All right, there's sometimes where she has such mental clarity with it, she can see through his facade. She says, I need to get out of this relationship, but then she gets suckered back into it because she's all about this. She's all about the money. She's all about having that support. Bunny, that's an aeroplane, Bunny. It's nothing. Go to sleep. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is clearly telling me, again, like I said, the patience and the hard work that they thought that, they had put in to reap the benefits of all this, to be able to pack up and get up and go and say, oh, okay, fine, we can't find her, she's gone forever, let's move on with our lives. They are struggling because people are not letting this case fall. They were really banking and hoping that, she's been gone for 5 months or whatever. Finally, the case is going to kind of go quiet and it'll just go away, and people will forget and they can get on with their lives. But the thing is, because Summer's energy is so strong, the case is not so easily squishable or squashable. What am I saying? You can't just stop. Summer's energy is very, very strong. So they're really upset with the fact that the case hasn't died down. Because they were truly hoping the case is going to die down, we're going to do a couple of shows, we're going to get some money, we'll completely leave this place, relocate and go and start somewhere else new. So that's that. Let me look at the thing and then I'll go and pull up. Yep, she's about the money, starlight. Yes, I heard some interviews, a lot of cussing at Dawn. She's not a, let's not say. No, I haven't heard the phone interview. She said, even Dawn said, Summer is gone, he's gone. Obvious separation reason, yeah. He wants fame and to feel self-important. Is Summer alive? Nah, I doubt she is. Also have multiple channels for Dawn. Do we have the names of? Oh, I didn't know he had multiple channels. Again, trying to cash in on. There is somebody, I will tell you very clearly, there is somebody who is like an advisor for them. It's not the police, it's not Dr. Phil, it's not somebody. There's somebody who is an advisor. Dr. Phil pay up to 8,000 for a good guest. Oh. But for such a scandalous case, such a, high profile case, I'm sure he'll pay more. Yeah, but does anybody know where Grandis is, the grandma is? Brian Anton won't. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, there is more money that was paid. I think in one of my videos I had said that sometime around November, December there's going to be a breakthrough in the case. I think I had said that. I could be mistaken. I think it was for summer. Feeling very, very burdensome. Feeling very burdensome. That was grandma. I don't know if it is Robin, but there is somebody who's advising them. Queen of Pentacles. This is telling me that grandma also holds a little bit of the purse strings. Oh, she definitely does have some control over finances, whether she has her own finances, etc. Julia, I have answered that question in my other videos. Please go and watch my videos in summer. Tell me what I need to know. Seven of Pentacles for grandma. Yes, lots of swords. They have a manager. Seven of Pentacles, right? Patience, hard work, delayed success, waiting. Brian Anton is going to make something happen here. Deep questions regarding the case? Yeah, ask. So Julia, XOXO, what are your deep questions? As long as it is regarding this case, you can ask. But if it is anything else, then the answer is no. Lights flickering? I didn't see any because I'm not paying attention to it. Well, I hope your grandma is doing well. What was your deep question? Lots of pentacles and wands. I wonder why, Sherilyn, right? Justice. You can't make up this stuff, y'all. Libra energy. So, let's take a look and see the 9th house, which is father. Distant travel, higher education. Father. It's pointing to the father. No, I'm not, because I'm so focused on this, honey. Are the lights flickering? Let me try this. That's not working. No, honey, I'm not focused on anything. Oh God, okay. Do the suns know? Yes, the suns know. Correct, the cards don't lie. Thank you. Knight of Cups. There is a young person who has a lot of emotions, okay, who's very good at using his emotions to be able to manipulate and extract information. I think that is Brian Anton's energy. Auntie, I've already answered that question. I have already answered that question. I greatly doubt that she is. My goodness, what is up with all these pentacles and wands, y'all? I don't get it. So the page of pentacles is telling me again, there is a very reliable young person who is very hardworking and who is wanting information and working very hard to get information. He's also willing to pay for that information. He's going to be instrumental. I have a feeling Brian Enton is going to be instrumental in this. Did extract more info from Don that cops had. Yes, you're correct. The bad friend situation. Okay, I'm being drawn to this. I got 9 and 1 and I get Z, and as I'm holding this up I'm being told to put it down, so I don't know. Ooh, the energy. Alright, I'm going to ask if we have energy here. Oh, this energy is very, very upset, very angry. Why should I pick up that pen? What are you wanting me to do? Hang on, you guys. So what I'm being told is say my name. So I think it is Summer. So Summer. I hear I won't be back. Today's the 19th. Today is a very significant day. I'm being shown blue lips, like almost like purpley blue lips. Oh no. Okay. She wants the silver. Show me clearly, show me clearly. Very heavy energy, y'all. Very heavy energy. I don't know what the deal is, but I keep getting. I'm gonna have to destroy that paper. I won't be coming back, so I don't know whether she's talking about her not coming back period, but let me qualify that. There are two men who are involved, and yes, I feel like, yeah, I would be hard pressed to believe that she's still alive. I'd be very hard pressed to believe it. Again, I hope I'm wrong, but. Hang on one second. Hang on a second. Hang on, I'll get to that. Two out of three times validates that yes, I'd be very hard pressed to believe if she were alive, and I'm seeing two principal male characters. So there's something going on here that. Okay, so. Wait, what? Crystal, what happened to Donna? Was she a fraud? Is she still out searching? I don't know what that is. News on 1922. I don't know what that is. Lisa Manning. Maybe blue lips means very cold. Could be acres. I'm going to ask a very deep question. Could Dodson have taken Summer and cremated her? He was in the wells before the police. I'm going to ask if she was cremated. So that'll answer Candy Garrison Akers' question. Wait a second. Alright, Julie, here's the deal, honey bunches of oats. If you're going to come on here and if you're going to be disrespectful, and if you have any doubts or if you have any questions or if you don't believe in anything that I do, why are you wasting your time? You can move on. If you're going to come here and pass comments like this, she's left but she's talking to a YouTuber, clearly shows that you're here to create some ruckus. Clearly shows that you are a skeptic. Clearly shows that maybe you think no end of your dang self. So why don't you haul ass and go somewhere else? Stop bothering us. Stop visiting my channel. That is extremely disrespectful. If you're going to be questioning and asking all this nonsense, why are you here? Are you here for the entertainment? Do you think, let me ask you this question, Julie, do you think this is entertainment? Do you think I take time out of my life, okay, and sit here and do this for the heck of it because I have nothing better to do with my life? And people like you come on to these channels, not just mine, to other tarot readers' channels, all willing and ready and able to call us all kinds of names. Well, if you think you're all that in a bag of chips, how about you start your own channel and you see if you can talk to Summer. If you can do that, come on and post your dang video, girlfriend. If not, you can get the heck out of here. You people don't believe in this? That's fine, but buzz off. Why do people come and waste your times here? Just for the entertainment? Free entertainment? It clearly shows you're showing yourself for who you are, honey bunches of oats. So, just bye-bye. Hike on over somewhere else and do something else constructive with your time. Stop coming and visiting channels like mine and, saying all these nasty things. What the hell is the matter with you people? You want to come here and you want to badmouth and question us and talk crap. And yet you're willing to invest your time. So who's the one who has nothing better to do with her life? Is it you or is it me? There will come a day when you will have a need for a tarot reader, when you will have a need for a psychic or a medium. That's the day I'd like to see how you react. That day is coming soon, Miss Julie. Wait for it. Can we just block her? I don't have time for people like this. These people seriously think we have nothing better to do with our lives? They don't even comprehend. All those people who are into tarot, who are psychics and mediums, can completely understand what I'm saying. This takes a toll on our physical body. This kind of stuff takes a toll on our health. And yet here we are doing this, hoping that something connects somewhere, and hoping that the cases are resolved. And to have people come here and make fun of us and call us names and do all those things, why the heck are you wasting your time? Go do something else with your precious time. So Miss Julie, why don't you start your own dang YouTube channel and let's see who you can talk to and communicate with. So to answer your question about if she was, Candy, what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask if she was cremated. Let's see what comes, then that will indirectly answer your question, correct? So let me show you what I'm getting. So when we, hang on one second. This is the first go around. So ace to me is a yes. And when we get 3 tens, tens are usually completions, meaning reiteration. So we'll ask again, okay? You know, one thing that bothers me about these people is, they're all here saying, oh, this is bah humbug and this is nonsense, and oh, what is the word? Some of these people, when I did that case for Cleo Smith, I'm sorry, I'm going off tangent, the kind of language that they were using, look, I've said it many a time. You're very welcome to leave your comments, right? I mean, your opinions are your opinions, as these are my opinions. But there is a way you get your opinions across. If you're going to go around using, and I've left those comments up, using words like she's a charlatan and cunt and all those nasty words, these people are just showing themselves up for who they are, right? You want to make your opinions known, you can do it in a very smart, intelligent, classy way. You don't have to agree with anything I do. You disagree, that's fine, totally okay. But how you present your side of the story or your argument or your opinion is how and what reflects on you, right? And these people who are sitting here saying that, oh, you said something, and first and foremost, sorry I'm going off tangent because this kind of stuff is like, I've been very, very patient, ignored it, but enough is enough. Oh, you said in the video that Cleo's mom slit her neck. Just the fact that you made that statement goes to show you are really too darn stupid, because you didn't watch the whole darn video and you just jumped to conclusions and you proved your stupidity. Because you watch little bits of it and then you hang on to it and then you make a big issue out of it. Or some tool sitting somewhere who claims to be some country's #1 psychic medium posts this stupid thing on TikTok, okay? And then you see that little bit here, little bit there, jump to conclusions, and immediately you hop over here and then you're letting rip. I mean, come on, educate yourselves. If you don't believe in it, leave it alone. Move on, find something else. And some other dumb, asinine individual has posted comments like, oh, you influenced all of Australia and everybody went after Cleo's mother. I'm sitting here thinking, if I seriously had that kind of a power to influence a whole nation, honey, bunches of oats, I can do so much. Right? Making statements like that clearly shows how stupid you are. You people are the ones who were bashing Cleo's mother on her Facebook page way before I posted my video. Way before I posted my video. And you are the same people who want to now jump over on the other side and all of a sudden say things like, oh, because of you, her mother got so much of flack. Well, watch your own news. Even till today, the police have not made a statement saying that the mother is absolutely in the clear. They are still trying to figure out who that lady is who was combing Cleo's hair, because Cleo said that some woman was combing her. They're keeping it under wraps. The case is still under investigation. It has not been officially closed. I also said what I saw about Cleo's demise. But what did I say? What's the whole dang with you? I said she is in close proximity to the place where they had that tent or a home, immediate environment. She was found within 7 minutes of her home. You'll only pick and choose what you'll want to listen to and what suits your convenience and what suits your narrative. And the other thing is, you come here for entertainment, okay? And then you pick it apart until you get all the information and the juicy information. You're all ears, and then afterwards you pick it apart. What kind of people? Don't you have anything better to do with your lives, y'all? Y'all are the same people who threw Cleo's mom under the bus, and this person who's supposed to be the number one psychic of some particular country. I mean, she's going after me, and I'm like, all right, honey, that's fine. You disagree with what I'm saying? That's totally okay. She claims to be the number one country, and she's completely sold out for the whole year in terms of her psychic mediumship, right? If you really are that big, okay, if you really are the number one psychic medium in your country, and your appointment and your calendars are booked for a year, so all sold out, you wouldn't even have time to go to the bathroom and wipe your behind. Where the heck will you find the time to go after little me who's got just 11,000 subscribers? What's missing over there? I have never, in all my 34 plus years of doing tarot, doing astrology, etc., you people believe it or not, I really don't care, right? I have never come across an astrologer, a tarot reader, or a psychic or medium saying they're booked for a year. I've never heard of that. If you want astrology, tarot, and psychic, you are not going to wait for a year, because time and energy is fluid. Time changes, energies around you changes. So really now what your issue is, now what you're wanting clarity on and guidance on, you think the situation is going to be the same a year later. I don't get it. What is a video of kirtanas without a rant? There you go. Check. Was she cremated? Oh God, right out of the bat, y'all. So what the cards are telling me is yes, and the cards are saying that they are, remember earlier I said there are two men involved, like adult men. So I don't know how this plays out, honey. I really don't know. But we'll see, right? We'll see. I truly hope I'm wrong. I truly hope she's found alive. I really hope so. I mean, what do I stand to gain, right? But by saying that, wishing a particular outcome, I don't stand to gain or lose anything. I truly hope she's found, and I truly hope she's alive. But you know what? Who knows? 2 out of 3 says yes, but I don't know, honey. I can't say it for a certainty. Sorry about that little eruption, y'all, but I had to I'm going to ask a very deep question. Okay. Julia, what if you, okay, let's forget Julia. She can hike it. Kirtana, the YouTubers exploiting Summer by being on live every single day for hours and hours. Yeah, you know what? Yes, I understand that. Okay, I get it. Chisme Patrol, I get it. You told her, try to ignore those idiots you always... Janet, thank you. I had to have a little explosion. Because, here's the thing, and I hate to do that to you guys. I mean, that's not a nice side of my character. But I'm very patient. For the most part, I'm really patient. But after a certain point, it's like, no, we got to put them in their spot. They need to be kind of, you need to do a little bit of... Bye. So, anywho, missing brain cells, I get it. So yes, you're right, honey. You're absolutely right. People are wanting to cash in. I get when I do live streams, I get your donations, and when they run the advertisement. Although till today I've not really looked at and seen how much money I've got from the advertisements. I seriously haven't looked at. I'm going to say, in this day and age of materialism in the world, etc., everything is an opportunity. Yes, people are wanting to capitalize on opportunities and make a living. But again, let's go back to what is the premise behind that. You can't just put everybody in one bucket and say everybody is exploiting it. You can't just say that. That's a blanket statement that is not necessarily accurate in my humble opinion. There are some people who are doing that. Absolutely. Absolutely. There are some channels I didn't even know existed until recently that they have created just to bash people like me, bash people like other YouTube creators, etc. They just go, they pick up this clip, they put it there, and all they do is bitch and whine and cuss and use all those nasty words, and they're making money off of that. So opportunities will make money wherever they get an opportunity, but you can't blanket everybody, you can't label everybody under that. There are a lot of people who are doing a lot truly in the best interest, or they come from a good place wanting to resolve these cases. Absolutely want to. Now, another aspect is, are the police going to pick up the phone and call Kirtana and say, hey Kirtana, can you do a reading for us? That's on them. Now, let us also please understand, we all know, even the police department, law enforcement, FBI, etc., they have teams, divisions dedicated to social media. Absolutely dedicated to social media. How do you think they found out about all those Facebook pages of those fellows who went around toting a gun and killing people? Social media. They have teams dedicated to social media. So I guarantee these FBI's, the crime investigation, whoever those teams are, law enforcement, they watch the YouTube channels, they watch Facebook, they're trying to get information. This is a whole different level of investigation, dedicated teams for that. So if they see something and they want to contact me, yeah, absolutely, I will do whatever it is I possibly can to help. If they don't, they don't. I am not going to force it on anybody. I have put it on social media so everybody can watch, right? So if they find something out of this, they will. And let's also give them credit, okay? They don't have to answer every single question. Law enforcement, investigative agencies, they don't have to be so transparent about every single move. They will not, because if they're still working the case, they can't just throw out information like that. They can't just throw out and say, yes, we saw this on Kirtana's channel and we follow that lead and that's how it came together. They can't, because they have their own protocol. They have their own do's and don'ts, right? Because if law enforcement were, for example, I'm not being like pushing myself up or whatever, or insinuating anything. Jane Doe has a channel, she puts up some information on the channel, law enforcement watches that. For some weird reason or somehow things fall into place, they follow her lead, they find what they need to find, cases closed. Do you think law enforcement is going to go out there blatantly and make a statement saying it's because of Jane Doe's channel we were able to solve this case? They have to be careful how they do that, if at all they do that, because what's that going to do to Jane Doe? It's almost like the police or the crime branch or the FBI is endorsing Jane Doe's work. They have to be very careful. They cannot just blindly go and endorse people like that, even though it may be valid at that point in time. What are the repercussions of that? There are rules and regulations that they have to follow. So they're not going to blindly come out and say, yes, Jane Doe, she's the one who helped us. Right? So we have got to think about all those things. Okay. Now I'm going to stop with this and I'm going to do... yeah. Thank you so much. Query is good. Okay. So... Texas Patriot. Oh, Grammy Cook says you have validated several things to me, right? Thank you, Laverne. I appreciate you. I think she was smothered or strangled. Yeah, it's weird how I was seeing. I don't think she showed me blue lips in the past. No, they don't have to be dead to communicate with me, no. I would hope they find someone alive. I hope so, honey. I truly hope I'm wrong, but you know what? Yeah, I did not know that, Diva. 369, I did not know that. Okay. Erica T, how are you? Okay, so let's move on. Let me just do a little bit of, because that energy got a little hectic over there. Oh my goodness. So let me do this. I'll clear the table and we'll go to... Hang on, you guys. Oh my God, Bonnie. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a bit of a drama. Okay. Oh, hang on, you guys. Okay, that's it. We're not going to be touching that anymore. So, give me a second. I need to kind of switch my. Okay, let's talk about William Tyrell, okay? So yes, y'all, full disclosure, happy to see you burning sage to clear the energies, yeah. Hey Kelly! Welcome. Brenda Shake, hello Kelly. Always told by elders in tarot psychic reading that it's a form of respect to pay the reader. I don't think that paying a reader is bad just when the prices are unfair. Wait, somebody made a donation here. Wait, who? Sherilyn Schaffner. Just a drop in, if not, maybe she'll stick around and learn something. I hope so. Sherilyn, thank you so much for your generosity. Kelly B, thank you for your generosity. You guys, just the fact that you're like here, y'all, that's all that really matters, really. Truly. Nalani Palomino, 290 viewers and 242 likes. Hey guys, okay, I've never really asked you guys, how about we make it 100% thumbs up, okay? All right. Okay, I'm going to stay away from that, okay? William Tyrell. Venus. I'll show you all the cards. I'll show you. You know, what is the name of that? Thank you, Sherilyn Schaffner, Joshua, and Kelly B. And if anybody else has donated and I didn't catch it, thank you. What is the name of that detective who was working on this case before William Tyrell's case, the hotshot detective? Thank you, Afrohuman. Summer's case, we are not going to have any justice at least for another 8 to 9 months, honey. I can say that. Okay, no more about Summer. We are doing William Tyrell. Mars, okay. Ooh, giving me the EBGs. All right, great. All right, here we go, you guys. This is all William Tyrell. Venus, Mars, and Saturn. Okay, so let's break this down. What is this telling us? Venus is definitely regarding the Earth energy, right? Venus rules Taurus, and Venus rules Libra, right? Earth and air energy. Venus also rules, signifies a female. Now, having said this, we have Mars energy. Mars rules Aries and Scorpio. Mars is a god of war. Venus is all about the earth. It's the emotions, the mother. It's like going inwards. It's going back to the womb. It's going back to center. It's going back to source. And then we have Mars. Mars is fighting. Mars is saying, no, I want to go. I want to do. I want to take action. I'm ready to go to war. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to reopen the case. I'm ready to all of that. I'm going to reopen the case. I'm going to find something. This case has to be resolved. This has become an ego issue. My name is on the line. I got to resolve this. Somebody over here is taking very, very strong action, because this is going to reflect very, very strongly on his career. I have a feeling that is a detective who's now on the case. I don't know their names because I'm not good at it. Saturn, this person has got a microscope of up everybody's behind with regards to this case. This person is digging in the dirt to find anything, little bit, this, that, and the other, whatever he's willing to latch onto it and move forward. But I'm telling you, even before the cards pop out, the previous detective who was assigned this case, I guarantee at some point in time, he's either going to be an advisor or he's going to be brought back into the case. I will tell you one more thing. See, I don't know the guy personally, okay? I really don't. But I think I had pulled some cards for him way back when. He is a really, really hotshot guy. If he has not found anything, it's going to be very hard pressed for the current detective or the lead to be able to find anything. The fact that they have been looking in the earth, this is an earth card, they have been digging in the earth, as we all saw in the news videos, they were digging the dirt under the balcony, etc. They emptied some creek of water, like to see if they could find anything. They apparently found something blue over there. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. So, and again, remember, if it had rained and after 7 years, things would have been washed around, right? So it's not that if it was here, this is where it all happened. It could have come from anywhere. So having said that, digging in the earth, digging to find some sort of a lead, digging to find some why are they showing me the eyes? Digging to find anything, however small or microscopic it is, so that they can build on it. There has been a lot of pressure put on this particular team, on this particular department, to reopen the case, and this has come due to political agenda. It's not because they purposefully wanted to reopen the case and they had a reason to reopen the case. It was politically motivated. This has got everything to do with politics, the fact that they reopened the case. Now, having said that, will they be able to find anything? We will see. Hang on over there a second. Yes, I know. Exactly. I agree, Bunny. I think so. So we have the Chariot. We have the Moon. Dang. Ay, ay, ay. And then we have number 4, Aries card. Oh, look at you guys. Right? So I'm going to say with the Moon card right off the bat, the Chariot and the Moon and the Emperor. So the Chariot is Cancer. Cancer is talking about movement. But then here's the thing: we have the Moon card. So they are trying to move under the guise of darkness. They're trying to keep a lot of things still hidden. They haven't disclosed everything. When you also look at the way they were excavating or digging into the earth, they use that whatever that thing is to see whether if there was any blood spatter. What do they call that? That particular solution, right? They had to do it under the guise of darkness. They are keeping some findings to themselves. They have made some assumptions. Now, let me make one thing categorically clear. It is not because they found some evidence, but they are trying to exhaust all theories. Whatever theories they might have had with regards to this particular case, they are just going over it to eliminate and exhaust those theories. The reason they reopened this case is definitely because of political agenda. Now I see for the Emperor, guess what? Emperor ruled by Mars. I would not be surprised. It is not too far-fetched to assume that the other detective is going to be brought back in, either as an advisor or he'll be brought back into the case. Let me tell you, if he didn't find it, chances are they're not going to find it now. This is definitely a politically motivated reopening of the case. So the next question will be, well, Kirtana, they've charged the mother. This is again another thing that people don't pay attention to. They've left some nasty comments. Oh, you said it was a sexual predator, but now we find out that the mother has been accused of his death. Ding dong, ding-a-langs, ding dang, ding-alongs, whoever you are, whichever category you fall in, watch the dang news. Open your eyes, open your ears and watch. If you're sitting there smoking doobies and drinking beer and watching the news channel, half of it you're going to miss. Or you got your hand down your pants and playing with your nether yaya stuff, clearly you're going to absorb only part of it. So please watch the news properly, listen carefully. Nowhere have they said that the mother is accused, at least until now, of being the one who has abused William Tyrell or responsible for his demise. The mother and father have been investigated and they find some other abuse situation regarding another child in foster care. People pay attention to what you watch on the news. It so bothers me. Oh my goodness. They had this half-assed, pardon my language, half-baked information, and then they Okay, so I'm going to say, let's go back and look at actually I want to do that for the relationship between love from Australia. Stephanie Kinghorn. Hi Stephanie, thank you for joining us from Australia. Welcome. All right. Thank you, Rebecca. People don't pay attention. Bernie's 2 cents girl. Yeah, they said they found something near the creek, some blue string or some red string or something. I saw that, yes. I understand that. Speculation is also a theory. Well said. Yes, being a person of interest as opposed to being a suspect are completely different things. The Ice Princess, hey, you're new. Thank you. I'm doing a reading now for the foster mother and dad. Diana Harris, love your new hairstyle. Thank you, glasses. You look so much younger. Thank you. Shed a few years too. Thank you, Kyla. Kyla, are you new too? Yes. Jenny Seegers, oh my god, I love you. Your honesty and personality. Thank you. Love your sass, girl. Okay. Made a note of your comment and will send her a personal text after the live. Okay, okay. Gary's $10,000 fine was for illegally recording the elderly neighbor. Neighbor was cleared. Yes, Gary did also bug the foster parents, but apparently that wasn't done illegally. See, I think I covered this in the previous. Thank you, Ruth, for sharing that. And yeah, and Blitz. Yeah. So, see, when you have a high-profile case like that, and him being such a hot shot, he would have tried to work in the gray area. See, they have black and they have white, correct? Now, that particular detective is a confident fellow who's like balls to the walls. I'm going to work even in the gray area or push the envelope a little bit to see what information I get. The current investigator who's responsible for the case, he is a he's a smart guy. He's not one to take risks. He wants to play by the rules. He will play by the rules. See, there is a benefit to it and a disadvantage. If you play by the rules, you're clearly not allowing yourself to think outside the box and explore other avenues. But you're going to be very careful. Chances are you may not find that other information because you're wearing blinders. Now, for those like the other guy who was previously responsible for this case, he is a kind of a ballsy guy who's like, I'm going to go do what needs. We'll deal with the repercussions later. Let me see what information I get. So he is the kind of person who's willing to take the risk. And if you're willing to take the risk, yeah, there is an element of risk, like he got pulled off the case. But chances of you finding information is also there. So it's, depends on which way you look at it. So, what is the relationship between the foster mother and father of William Tyrell? My God, I'm so sick and tired of seeing all this drama with money, man. Seriously. So, how much money do the foster parents actually get for fostering kids in Australia? I don't know. Because I have a 5 of Pentacles, I have a 1 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and I have the King of Wands. Let me show you the cards. So I don't know how much money they get. Gary Jubilant, right? Yeah. I have a lot of respect for that guy, for that Gary Jubilant guy. So I don't know how much money these people are making, how much the government gives them for fostering kids. But I do feel that these people also have lawyered up, spent some money. Do the police actually know what happened and they're just trying to find evidence to be able to press charges? Or I truly feel like they're grasping at straws, trying to exploit the theory and see. So, thank you, Kamal. So I feel like these people, somebody posts over here, the foster parents are wealthy professionals. Okay, that's good to know because money is important. See, they have 3 cards out of 4 with regards to money, and I also think that they have lawyered up. Sad, if I had to guess, I think they were both stalked and kidnapped. I think Summer is gone because, okay, so then they have the King of Wands. Now this King of Wands is the person who's like, should be taking action. He should be, wanting to take action, but for some reason, I feel like he is Wow. Hang on, you guys. What do I see on this card? I feel like he's sitting pretty and saying, we are going 5 to 800 bucks a month per child. Okay. I feel like the father over here, he's sitting pretty and saying, we are going to be fine. Don't worry about it. We don't need to run off and take action. Yeah, it's a little bit of an uncomfortable situation, but you and I both know we didn't hurt William, so we're going to be sitting pretty. So the father has taken on that attitude. Now, the relationship between the father and mother is actually pretty good. I'm going to say the relationship between the two of them is actually good. Do you think this case will ever get solved? Even if they are wealthy, they get paid. Yeah, because they are fostering, right? Um, Let me ask my yes or no question to see if the William Tyrell's foster mother, is she responsible for his death? Is William Tyrell's foster mother responsible for his death? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I got one ace, okay, but hang in there. Hang in there. I'm going to count. We're not done with this. So 10, 20, that is 30, 30 plus 18 is 48, 49, 50. 50 plus 12 is 62. 62 plus 6 is 68. 68 plus 5 is 68 plus 5 is 70, 73 and 80. So 8 house is, there is some kind of a secret thing going on there. I am actually also going to go out on a limb here and say that is the father's and mother's finances come up into question? Something regarding their finances? There's a guy that had chickens. Remember when you said birds? And yes, he would sell eggs, but he apparently pulled the bash and lost his memory. Oh, I don't believe it. I don't know. Lucinda, yes, and wealthy people love money and always want more. Yeah. It also depends on how many kids they have. Sometimes if they get brother and sister, they can be paid more for siblings. I like Gary too. I don't blame. I think Gary is a nice person. I would shake hands with him in a heartbeat. So, there's a mother involved. Oh my goodness. First time an ace, second time an ace, 2, and a 10, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm asking the cards, was the mother responsible for William Tyrell's death? That was my question. Okay? Earlier in the readings, yes, I did say somebody had picked him up. Now we are asking the question. Now the cards are showing me this. So I don't know why I'm getting two different answers and two different readings. I really don't know. What I'm seeing, I'm relating. So take it for what it is. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 99, 99, 101, 105, that is 6. 6,000 work, health, discipline, and habit. So let's take a look. See, but I had a feeling the last time Pamela Stratton spread the love for Kitana. Thank you, y'all. The Guardian reported that police suspicions were aroused by the photo reportedly taken by the foster grandma. What photo? I never heard of that. I don't know what photo. I don't know what photo, honey. I never heard of that. I'd like to see that photo. Can you send me an email of that photo or at least share it with us where we can find it? I'm really curious to know what that photograph is. Ruth, are you talking about William or are you talking about Summer? Yes, there is a possibility she could be involved in a very indirect way as well. Absolutely. Okay, one more time. Yes, she could be involved in a very indirect way as well. Maybe somebody came and she kind of, saw this fellow there, and she was like, oh, the neighbor talking to the child, whatever. Let me go in and get something to drink, and the guy is gone, and she thought nothing of it. There's a possibility that could have happened too. We don't know, but here too the answer is yes. But here's the funny thing: I'm getting female, but see, the last time I did a reading, the female energy was very strong too. But I didn't think it was a mother. It was a young female energy, and I felt that was the person was related to the guy who I saw in the reading who picked up William, the molester's girlfriend or whatever. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 108, 9, 10, 11, 12, 112. 112 is fourth. Fourth house is emotions, home, mother, family, roots. FS. Yes, so I think the mother is somehow involved, but I don't know if I want to say she was directly responsible for his death. I don't know, y'all. Right now, that's what the cards are telling me. Maybe the mother kind of had a vague feeling and she wasn't sure, or she didn't pay attention, or she said, all right, fine, you guys play here, I'm going to go and I got something to do, and she lost track of time. That is a possibility. So then you'll be like, okay, the mother didn't take care, the mother didn't pay attention, the mother is somehow responsible. Okay. Photograph of William taken approximately 9:27 a.m. morning. He vanished allegedly, had its metadata changed. Reportedly, police think it was taken 1.5 hours earlier. So I don't know. I'd love to see that the female could be his sister. Possibility. It depends on the needs of each individual. Texas, has she done Chiron hormone? No, I have not. Something to make note of. Okay, let's start with this and get some reading for Tyrell. Can I see? Show me what I need to see about William Tyrell. Show me what I need to see about William Tyrell. Show me what I need to see about William Tyrell. Show me what I need to see about William Tyrell. The Emperor, which is Aries. Y'all, I'm telling you that other detective, he's going to be looked back into this. I'll show you all the cards. Two of Cups. Three of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. The High Priestess. Okay, let me show you this. Okay, the Emperor, Two of Cups. Somebody's going to be talking, y'all. Somebody's going to be talking. I will not be surprised if the Emperor, the Aries individual who I look at as being the chief detective, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back to the case. And I also feel this whole reopening of this case, etc., could be slightly politically motivated. I have a feeling. A photo of William in his Spider-Man suit where he is barefooted, but foster grandma told police said he was wearing shoes because of bindis and dog poo in yard. I don't know what bindis is. Yet apparently no dog poo in yard. Jackie Good Citizen Green, Dulce Maria Alvarez. Okay, thank you for your suggestion. Jackie, good to see you. Looks like you're new here. Welcome. Angie King says, I'm a foster mom and the money covers needs, but I'm not rich because of it. I do appreciate, I have a lot of respect for people who foster kids, okay? I so totally, the fact that you'll open your life, open your world up and take these kids in to take care of them is a really noble thing to do. Yes, unfortunately, there are a lot of situations where foster parents have come under the radar because of nefarious activities. That does not mean every single foster parent is like that. So we have to give the good ones credit where it is due. They could be foster parents in order to gain access to children. And there's a possibility. Still nothing on Braille and Noble, but his mom and grandma have been indicted for some charges, but not his death. Ooh. So let's go back to this. Definitely, the chief detective is going to be looped back in, comparing of notes, comparing of information, exchanging of emotions, exchanging of thought process, exchanging of news. Definitely people coming together, absolutely collaborations, getting together, exchanging information, collaborate on information. Wheel of Fortune showing me that they are definitely going to be momentum picked up. There is some kind of a breakthrough that's going to occur in the case. The High Priestess is telling me ruled by the moon. Let's give it a little bit of time because we are in the lunar eclipse. Let's just give it a few days. Something is going to come forth. Some information is going to come forth. But can I confidently say, I don't know, y'all. I don't know about the mother, the foster mother. Page of Cups. Some information is going to be, somebody is going to say something now. Some information is going to be brought forward. It's like an informant. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, it's like there's going to be a lot of self-protection, defense, trying to protect themselves against people attacking them. So they're going to go on the defensive. Then we have the King of Wands. Now the King of Wands is going to step forth, up his ante, and he's going to say we need to take action. They are definitely going to feel like they've been stabbed. They are definitely going to feel like they've been betrayed. And yes, somebody has been betrayed. Could it be William Tyrell is betrayed because his life was not kept secure? He is the one who's been betrayed. Or Jessica Chambers, through someone who was arrested, he says he was innocent and he was killed. What really happened to that poor girl? She was burned alive in a car. I don't know who that is. Okay. It's been shown to be altered by only by 2 hours. Why would they alter a photograph though? Live your life. I fostered many babies until the mother got herself together or found family, ending up a doctoring. Oh my goodness, bless your heart, you. Live for life. That is so awesome. Angie Jennings, yes, I'm ready. Two of Wands. Choices, decisions will be made. Somebody is going to be moving. There is going to be momentum in this case. Choices and decisions. They're waiting to make a decision, waiting for results. Cheek pinching granny, you know what's wrong with my sound? It does not cost $1,000. Maybe if I had paid $1,000, it would be better. It's some little thing that's called iCling that I got off of Amazon. So it's kind of being a little iffy. So, Texas Patriot, picture of boys. Okay, and then after all the drama, Eight of Cups, they're going to be moving and abandoning this case, and the Hanged Man going back to a state of limbo. Such a disappointment. They're going to build momentum, build, movement. Definitely have some sort of a, oh my god, things are moving, and then boom, it's all taken away, it'll all subside. That's not the kind of energy. Oh, okay, hang on one second. This is regarding our life. Oh my goodness, he is so precious. Thank you for sending me the pictures. Dude, it breaks my heart, man. Look at this child. I mean, I just got a text message of this beautiful, beautiful baby. Look at him. He looks all grown up here, and look at that. Oh, he's so adorable. Again, y'all, I truly hope I'm wrong. I truly hope they find him. Like, seriously, I do hope. Could it be an accident? I don't know. Let's see. Let's ask. Thank you, Texas Patriot. I dumped her parents, were so strict, and then I was 17. They said you're on your own, and they adopted me when I was 8. Oh my goodness. Angie Jennings, oh wow. Kelly B, thank you. Could it be an accident? I turned down the volume. Sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. This. No answer. No answer. So the question was it an accident, or could it have been an accident? Yeah, there's no, I don't think it's an accident, yo. I don't think so. Yeah, he's such a beautiful little boy. So let me read this. Somebody is asking me, Jackie Dobbs and Billy knows one another. Who is that? I don't know who Jackie Dobbs and Billy is. Foster parents get paid. Remember that they get all kinds of stuff free to. Blood is thicker than water, okay? And has been taken out against the parents. Yes, yes, two men are involved is what I get in the dark rose. Yes. Are we talking about no William? We're talking about William. Can you ask to see William at the moment? They show me, honey. I mean, I can ask, but how they show me, I never fostered for the money. Okay, thank you. Okay. Oh my God, Aquarius girl, don't even ask me about that case, that Hawaii case. I can't. I can't. Oh, that broke my heart. I'll tell you what it means. This case is going to be closed, honey. Strength card. It's going to go cold again. I wouldn't be surprised. So this case is going to pick up momentum, okay? There are way too many cards over here. Let me see. These are the first three. Oh. Okay. I mean, this is the first one, of course. Then we have this case is going to pick up momentum. There's going to be some swift energy that's going to come through, some swift decisions, swift assumptions. They're going to try to get somebody in prison really, really fast. Then there's going to be an emotional battle. So that's where they need to take their attorney's help and say, no, this isn't the case or that isn't the case. Six of Swords is telling me this case is definitely going to be moving on, in the sense that whoever is responsible or involved in this case, they are going to feel extremely left out in the cold. They may feel very vulnerable. They may feel like, I just want to leave this and run away. Having said that, we have the Knight of Swords, which is a very strong energy that's coming towards them with some really, really quick news. And that news is saying, you gotta stay strong, you gotta really stay strong, which is a Sun card. And this definitely could be a decision regarding their probable them being able to foster children in the future. And then you of course started off with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is telling me that whole thing about having that lifestyle, providing that that happiness, that peace, right? 401s is homecoming, celebrations, families and friends and unions, being able to provide the stability, etc. All that's going to come to an end. So I wouldn't be surprised if ultimately the parents lose their opportunity to be a, if you call it a license, they lose their ability or their whatever to be able to foster ever again. But this case is going to blow hot, blow cold, and I'm telling you, my opinion, humbly so, that this is more politically motivated. That's why they've reopened the case, and they just want to be able to, you know how a lot of politicians is just to be in the limelight. They'll say under so and so's rule or whatever, or I hate to use the word regime, but that's what politics is these days. That this case was for just to get some more kudos, or could even be the police chief. They do a lot of weird stuff just to get more credentials and just to get some brownie points, which is very unfortunate. So, is there a possibility that the red string and the blue string is Williams? Who knows? It is possible. You look at the shirt he was wearing, red and blue, right? So there's a high possibility. But what's to say that that the crime happened at that location when they found it? Because remember, they had to drain the water from that little stream, and that's where they found it, right, or somewhere thereabouts. So that could have come from somewhere else. It could have been raining, and it could have all got washed out and come here. Or maybe his body is somewhere there under the earth, and these little bits and pieces have come up to the surface. There's a high possibility of that too. So I feel like there's some momentum going to build up with this case, and it's almost like, oh God, okay, we're going to solve it, and then it'll go cold again, and then it's going to peter out. So last time I was here, don't know why it happened, but no excuse for it. Hope I don't know what you're talking about, honey. I apologize for. No, it's okay. No good. I was just being a little sassy over there. I really wish I had got really good quality equipment, but I mean, this is not cheap. I think I paid some $65 for this. I'm a bit annoyed because when it works really fine. But I wasn't going to spend $1,000. So no, I'm not offended by you. That was a tongue-in-cheek comment. So no, not at all. You're good. It's called this iKing. So it doesn't even want to come unplugged now. Oh wow. So just to show you guys, it is, I'm holding it upside down. So it has all this that I can plug in, the USB cords. I don't know. So, no, I'm not offended. I'm not mad at you. That was like a sassy comment I made. I wish it was that expensive equipment, because they do have equipment that's so expensive. Y'all, girl, if I win the jackpot, I'll do that. There is no financial gain in fostering. It costs to feed. Yeah, it does. Like what they give you, you need to spend on the children, right? Okay. So, what other questions do we? How can parents murder their own perfectly lovely children? I wish I could answer that question. Okay, Jackie Good Citizen's messages have been deleted. I'm sure Texas Patriot has a reason. Okay, today's a new day. No worries, Granny. Oh God, don't worry about it. I'm not mad at you at all. I was just being like, what's the word? Oh yeah, girl. I'm not offended. I was just being all sassy. It's not $1,000. If it were $1,000, it wouldn't do that. So no. Rebecca wants to know if pedophilia was involved. We can ask. In terms of pedophilia involved, in terms of with the kids, will they ever find William? I don't know. Let's find out. So if you're asking about if pedophilia was involved because of the parents and through the parents, we do. If we thought otherwise, you would be. Oh, don't worry about it. Jenny Prasad, hey, you're leaving us, Jenny. Good to see you. Nebula Sky says LOL. Linda, your new subscriber, love it. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Pedophilia was involved, but I don't think it's through the parents or because of the parents. I feel like it's a missing link, that it wasn't an accident, but it wasn't an intentional murder, but that the parents are involved in some weird way. We'll find out. So 2 out of 3 times the answer is yes, but I'm going to say I don't think the parents themselves are directly involved. I don't think either of the parents are pedophiles themselves, but like you said, there is like indirect ways they could be. I don't see a message that I don't know. So I pulled the charms and I got N as in Nancy or N as in Nate or N as in Nathan. I don't know what that means. And I got 4. Was it just before his 4th birthday? What was William Tyrell's middle name? Anybody know his middle name? Martine Paper. Hey Martine, she goes, wait until you all find out September 11 is God's birthday, not December 24th. It will be coming out, okay? Nebula Sky says, lucky Tanda says, lightens the mood. Jackie, sorry, off topic, mentioning other case. We are getting too many of those. Yes, we just want to focus on these 2 cases, Jackie. Okay, so I'm going to set these yes or no cards out here. And I'm going to ask if the grandma knew something. Okay, because if you're saying that the grandma changed the timestamp on that picture, then she must have done something. Why would they go have all these new equipment and professionalism? People is expensive. I pray for our Lord and Savior Jesus, solve the case, please. Ask this in your precious holy name, Lord. Yeah, well, I want the cases to be solved, absolutely. Karen, good to see you here, honey, Karen. I really do appreciate, her. She does communicate with me, and I do appreciate that. But you're right, I wish these cases are resolved. I wish I'm proven wrong. I wish these kids are all found. But see, that's what they say, no? The longer it goes, the chances of those kids being found are slimmer and slimmer. So, Grandma did know something. 2, 3, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm getting goose flesh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, alright, okay. Oh, I think Grandma did know something. Why did she? Remember I said, why would she change the timestamps? And I got 2 10s. Hang on, you guys. Okay, so here we go again, right? One of these. Okay, let me show you what I see here. Yeah. I wonder what, Grandma, what are you hiding? Why would she change the timestamps? Look at that. 30, 40, 50, 60. Oh God. Okay, let's ask again. He was here right at the beginning. What? Grandma's name is Natalie Collins. Seems like Candace. Wait, I haven't seen Joshua. Where's Joshua? I haven't seen Joshua. Joshua just, in the beginning he came and he's gone. I don't know why he does that though. I wish he'd hang around. I asked him to send me an email so I can communicate with him and say thank you, but he hasn't, but okay. Oh, we don't know who changed the timestamps, okay. Okay, just that the timestamps were changed. Okay, got it. But let me ask about Grandma again. Did she know something? Oh my goodness. 2. Look. She knew something about a guy. Whoop! Oh my goodness. Alright. This is just a nothing card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Y'all, I don't know. The whole focus is shifted. I show you guys the cards. Oh my goodness. What is going on here with grandma now? I don't understand. With a guy. She knows something about a guy. I don't know how he's involved in the case, but did maybe the fellow who picked up Tyrell came in and asked for tea and coffee, and grandma was like, oh yeah, chatted him. Look at this. So 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 72, that's 9. Shit. Pardon my language, oopsie. I didn't say that bad word. You didn't hear it, okay? I didn't know how to just I was channeled and ever thought of that part. Wait, I didn't know wrenches come with mind reading powers. What? What? What is that comment? Jackie Good Citizen Green says, oh, I didn't know wrenches come with mind reading powers. I have a channel and ever thought of that possibility. Okay, I don't know what you're trying to say. Good night. Peace and love. Alright, you have a great evening, Jackie. That sounds like Jackie's a bit ticked off about something, but why do these people do that? That's not a nice comment. So Jackie, why are you here then? What the heck? Why? Why people? Why? Why do you all come here and create ruckus? What's going on? We're all adults here. I think we should be. Jackie, if you have your own channel, then you understand the need to keep things streamlined and organized. Why would you? So 2 out of 3 times says that grandma knows something. I never asked if grandma did anything. I asked if grandma has some information. 2 out of 3 times is yes. This time there were no aces. But let's take a look. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 plus 18 is 68. 68, 69, 70, 75. 75, 82, 90, 98, 9900, 101, 102, 103. That is 4. 4th is emotional home. Yeah, emotional home mother. Grandma knew something, but I don't know why she wouldn't make it known. I'm not saying she's responsible though. So, okay, let's see. The foster father left for a meeting at the time of William's disappearance. Could he be the guy? I heard nothing, no bad words. Okay, Jackie, okay. I don't know what that was about, but I will figure it out. Bio patents did take snatch back William and made elder sister. Okay, one time they aren't together now. Bio dad did take William's disappearance very badly, mentally ill now. Oh wow. Wait. Stop. Cool story, Jackie. No, okay. Wait. Okay. Joshua Robinson, we thought you had gone. I usually lay in bed and watch on the big screen. Look at you, all fancy. He's got probably this big old screen on the wall, etc. Right? Okay. Well, thank you for popping back up. Joshua, send me an email. I want to communicate with you and you never did. My email is therealtarot1123@gmail.com. Auntie says, when you use your regular cards for a reading and have the ace as a yes, do you do that as your own interpretation? So that's a whole different ball game. Okay, now tarot doesn't necessarily mean use tarot cards. The the trend of using or the using playing cards for divination as a divinatory tool has been going on for years. Okay, way back in the 1700s. So that's a whole nother game we'll get into some other time. Is William's grandmother? Is this William? We're talking about William Tyrell. Helen Fackler sounds like a new person. Thank you. Leslie Bonito, hello. She's been edgy all night, passive aggressive. Who's that? Who are we talking about? She'll be fine. I don't know who we're talking about, but okay. Is that lady Jackie Goodnight, Good Citizen Green? I don't know what's going on with that. Thank you, Texas Patriot. Okay, deleted one of her irrelevant comments regarding another case. Okay, we are trying. If she has her own channel, she should have common sense and understand why we are not doing it. It's not that we're going after her for any personal reasons. The chat, don't worry, Texas, leave it. Let's move on. Don't interfere. Okay. Cheek pinching granny. I'm telling you, your username, right, is something else. Okay. Okay, thanks. Thank you, Kelly. For your help. Yeah, Texas Patriots, she's on it, man. We are discussing the William Tyrell. Okay. What other questions do you have for me regarding William Tyrell? Earlier this week, police also seized a Mazda that previously belonged to the foster grandmother who has since died. Here's my question, y'all. So, 7 years ago, he went missing, correct? 7 years ago. Alright, if you listen to that, excuse me. If you listen to that interview that whatever the hotshot, I can never remember his name, investigator is, yes, it is, Becky, absolutely. He has made it very, very clear that he has gone over everything with a fine-tooth comb. So if they didn't find it then, they're not going to find it now. If at all they find anything now, it's because he didn't explore at that time. There's a chance they could have missed it also. But I'm going to put my money on that guy. 22 Beauty, hey, welcome from South Carolina. I'm a new subscriber, Jane Graham. Hey Jane, welcome to our little family. Candy Garrison Acres says, earlier this week, police are, okay, I saw that. Age of Aquarius, yes. Age of Aquarius is what I'm talking about on subject of what she is talking about, yes. Revelation, yes. Hi from South Carolina. Kirtan, have a good week. Okay, Yinabag, over and out. She's like, bye. Okay. Thank you for joining us, Yinabag. Have a good night. Wait, I'm in a different part then. Okay. Wait, you sent me a picture of the grandmother? Wait. Oh, look at her eyes, y'all. Okay, so finally, I am going to come out and say a couple of things, and if any of you want to come bashing at me, I'm going to be like, first let me say, disclaimer, these are my observations, my opinions, you make your own decisions from your own opinions, do your due diligence, research, etc. This is for entertainment purposes only, there's your disclaimer. So if you want to go after me, oh honey, think about it. So, this is a picture I got, okay? Thank you for sharing it with me, Texas Patriot. There's a lot of sadness in this lady's eyes. She's got a lot of regret. She does regret something. I wouldn't be surprised if she herself, she's a good person, but I wouldn't be surprised if she's had her own demons that she's had to fight with in life. Now, since I have a picture, let me keep it right there and do a little spread for her. Okay. I feel she might have had some, she's a very sweet person, but I wouldn't be surprised if she herself had some abuse in her life. I'm picking up something to do with her husband, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's some addiction over here. Somebody please post. Yes, Becky Rutna, yes, you're correct, Becky. I will ask. Martin Pepin, 22846. Oh wow, hang on, 22846. What is the name of the grandma? 228 1946. So 2 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. Ooh, 10, 20, 30, 32, 5. Yes, she had a lot of conflict. She had a lot of stuff going on in her life. I have a feeling she always had kids around her. Somebody tell me what grandma's name is. Wait, not the foster grandma. Wait, I'm confused. Somebody, can you ask if the foster parents know what happened? Oh, that's a picture of the biological grandma. Okay, I thought it was a foster grandma. I feel like there's something there. I mean, this lady, whoever this lady is, definitely has had some abuse in her life. There is some addiction. There's something to do with her husband too. So, wait, is a biological grandma? That's fine. What is the biological grandma's name? Because somebody gave the date of birth as February 28, 1946. Is that for this lady? Is that date of birth for this lady? Whoever posted that date of birth, is it for this lady? Natalie Collins. So the 2/28/1946 date of birth, is it for Natalie Collins? Holly, hey Holly, good to see you here. Okay, you guys are confusing yourselves and me. This, can we concur, is Natalie Collins. The date of birth that Brenda Sheikh, the date of birth that somebody put up, 2/28/1946, is it for Natalie Collins? So I'm going to say this lady has had, whoever she is, foster mom, foster grandma, for biological grandma, I don't know. She has had a lot of hardship in terms of being at the receiving end of maybe abuse herself. Okay. And then I'm going to also say that there is some sort of an addiction and there's some strife with her significant other or her husband. I don't know her birthday, just a name. Okay, thank you, Holly. Hey, honey. Thank you. 1986 sounds like it would be for the biological mom. We're not, I just want to know this. Okay, so let's move on then. So, Natalie Collins. Let's see who Natalie Collins is. I'm going to just go off of Natalie Collins. How do you spell her name? Somebody, hang on. Natalie. NataleeCollins, correct? Okay. There's a lot of strife with this lady in the picture. Hang on, Natalie. 5, 1, 2, 1, 3, 9, 5, N-A-T-A-L-I-E. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, that's 3. Collins, 3, 6, 3, 3, I, N, S. So let's say 10, 19, 19, 21, 22, 25, wait, 10, 19, 22, 25, 30, this is 6. So 6,000. There is something to do with regard to health and habits. So how does that connect to this case? I wouldn't be surprised if there was some sort of a situation. We are going all over the map, okay? This is for this person in the picture. And I'm also talking about Natalie Collins. Mental health issues. Okay, let's leave it at that. Okay, it's kind of irrelevant to this case. Okay, she would be in her late 70s. Okay, send a picture of the foster grandmother lost William from the house. Did they release her name? Just too sorry. Hey Debbie, had brain cut on name. Okay, she didn't have anything to do with William though. William went into foster care at 9 months old. Oh my God. She didn't look happy, stressed. Okay. Okay, what are the questions you guys have for me? We had a little bit of drama today, didn't we? But hey, Hey, honey, hey. Look, we gotta have a little eruption here and there, and everything cannot be even keeled, right? But can you ask if the foster parents know what happened to William and are they lying about it, okay? We can ask Rebecca Young. Hey, Rebecca, did you change your name? I remember last time seeing somebody, Rebecca. Is that you? Because I was thinking, how come we haven't seen Rebecca? And I just realized you are Rebecca, but you have a last name as well. In the last live, were you present just as Rebecca? I'm just curious, no particular reason. Okay. Let's ask if the foster parents know what happened to William. A lot of people showing up in this. Everybody's pointing fingers at everybody. I got a single ace, which is showing me that the foster parents know what happened to him, but it's more of a conclusion as opposed to a concrete, solid, they know exactly what's happened to him. Oh. So foster parents, I think, have some rough idea, inclination, knowledge of what might have happened, but I don't know if they know with absolute certainty. So I don't know, honey. I have a feeling they're more indirectly involved. I'm sure it could be found, though. The foster parents' names also couldn't be named for legal reasons, but you can find them if you look hard enough. There's always information everywhere. If you really want to find it, you can find out. Oh, why am I being itched here? It's all good. Some things even better. Okay. Now I gave it away. How I got my name? Okay, I don't know, but then we'll see. Okay, what other questions do we have? I don't know. Oh, something bit. Glad you're out of the hospital. Who's out of the hospital? Wait. Who was ill? It's all good. Okay, I hope you're doing well. Whoever was in the hospital. What are the questions we got, y'all? Because I'm going to wind this down. We've been here since 6:45, I think. So a good 3 hours, right? I don't know. I don't think her name was given out for legal reasons. Yes, Helen Hunt or Twiggy. What are we talking about? Actresses Helen Hunt or Twiggy? Like that's like a 180. Has no knowledge, etc. Sorry, I meant to say the foster grandmom, not realizing that she came in contact with the person or persons who took William. Okay, never mind. All right. Why are we talking about Helen Hunter, Twiggy, Becky Ruther? I don't understand, but okay. All right, what are the questions? Somebody was talking about any other questions, because I know somebody asked me a question about my skincare routine or whatever. Maybe I should do another video for that rather than use up this time for stuff like that. William Biodad, how is he doing? Can you check? How is William's dad doing? Biological dad. What is his name? What is laughing my butt off, okay. Might feel that he's no longer living. Maybe that's why you pulled. Yeah, it's possible. They kind of have a feeling. What is the biological name? I mean, the name of the biological dad. The bio grandma looks like Helen Hunt. Okay, get it. Please pull apart. Cheek pinching granny, can I ask a question? Pull a card for me. If this is a question relating to the subjects we're discussing, yes. But if it is a personal question, the answer is no. Hang on 1 second. The biological, yes, Dave. Biological. Oh, his world has come to a complete, like it's like his whole world is topsy-turvy. Death. Polynesian group says, sorry, I'm busy cleaning the apartment. Hang on. Biological father is not doing well, honey. Ace of Cups, overwhelming emotions. He's like, I don't mind exchanging my life. Somebody take me and bring back William. Four of Wands. He wants to recapture what was at one point in time a perfect life that he thought William was going to have. Two of Pentacles. He is right now in a situation where he is wanting to make a decision. He's got some options and he feels like he's going to have to make a decision. Oh, I hope he's not suicidal, you guys. How is he doing? I get the energy that he's really a little bit in a testy situation. But I also feel like he's in a situation where he's wanting to get some, like, file a civil suit type of situation. Five of Swords, very angry. Biological father is like, he feels like he has been, his something was stolen from him. He has also been bullied and he has been threatened by certain entities here telling him to keep his mouth shut. Six of Swords, he is so over it, he wants to move on, but he's saying he can't let it go. Strength card, and the universe is saying he needs to keep his strength, but I think he's kind of losing strength. I'm going to stop with that. You like Madeline McCann reading you did a while back. Thank you, Jane. Thank you. Oh, who is this fine couple? Who are these two, y'all? Is it the biological parents? Right? Or the bio parents? I'm going to say the father is a lot more sensitive than the mother. Meaning the father is more shaken up than the mother. Thank you, Texas Patriot. The foster dad is a lot more emotional about it than the mother. Oh, Alia, hi Alia, thank you, honey. Finances, again, finances. Thank you, Texas Patriot. Do you have special plans for your birthday? Me, Becky? I'm going to be with my family. Let me ask one more question and then I'll stop. They're all over. They want to put this thing behind them and move on. Everybody's tired. The biological father, he's saying, I wish they'd take me and bring William back. He's more cut up than William's mom. Okay, I'm going to stop with that. Alia, I'll do another video. I just don't want to take away from this, okay? I promise I'll do another video. We'll just talk about skincare. Maybe I'll do it Thanksgiving, that Friday. Keeps our heart rate up. Okay, can you ask why William's sister was taken home? That is legalities. If they know that one child has been kind of, they will pretty much remove the other child for the sake of safety and security. Whose fault? The foster children are all removed. Okay. No, not in this situation. The girl was recently removed. Probably. Okay, let's not get into that now. Alright, DTC Primetime. Hey y'all, you show up late, girl. Where have you been? Good to see you though. Alright, y'all, we've been here for about 3 hours just when DTC Prime comes in. Girl, you missed it. So, any other questions? The sister stayed with the foster parents literally up until last week. Yeah, something has gone down over there. Let's not get into it now. My energy is kind of... It was me who said your skin is glowing, you look beautiful. Thank you, Ali. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. You are very kind and generous in your compliments. Thank you. I don't go and do anything fancy, girl. I am like a DIM, do it myself type of person. I promise I'll do a video on that. This is okay. Wait. Rebecca Young. Okay, all right. Okay. She saw the movie. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Uh, okay. Oh God, Rebecca, chill, girl. Take a chill pill. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's enough. Rebecca, you never answered my question though. Did you also show up in the last reading as Rebecca? Is it you or is it somebody else? Because we had a Rebecca at that time who was doing this, just blitzing us with the same old question, literally hogging the limelight. So I'm not accusing you of anything. I just don't know if it is a different Rebecca or whatever. But now we see a Rebecca Young, but the behavior is the same. So I'm a little bit, what's going on here? So yeah, okay, all right, it's all good. Life's good. Move on. I can't keep my yeah. Mama Sabe, hey, she's like, I want to go to bed. Yeah. Cat, hey, DTC Prime, you joining in a little too late, girl. We're about to wind down. I'm out the real family. Have a blessed day. Hey, you take care of yourself and Holy Ann, and let us know when baby comes around. We want to know the name and everything, okay? If you'd care to share your personal stuff, though, we're so rooting for you, okay? Thank you so much for your birthday wishes. I do appreciate you. Jane Juarigi says, good night all, good night. Becky Ruther, thank you. Not sure, but she should have been removed. Okay, let's, yes, I'm going to say, yeah, absolutely. So what I want to say before we end this is, y'all, I'm not going to answer any more questions if you don't mind, because my energy is kind of, Patty Burns says, good night, DTC Prime, it's all good, work late, oh, get it, but we did miss you, girl. She said it was her first time. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm not accusing her of anything, but maybe that's why she's so overly enthusiastic asking her questions. But the last time we had somebody else called Rebecca, again, I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but that Rebecca started asking me very personal questions, and I was like, whoa, hang on a second. You ask questions regarding the subject at hand, that's fine, but you want to know if I'm married, you want to know what my first job was, what my first dog was, what my first car is, and I'm thinking, this has got something to do with stealing identity. So I was like, yeah, no, you don't get to do that. So, and we all have to be careful. That's why they say don't put out too much personal information in these live chats, because we never know who's there, right? So I was just a little bit concerned about that. So I'm not accusing her, but the picture I remember, I have a screenshot of it, so I can always go back. You can change your username, right? But if you don't change your anyway. So when you get a minute, can you check on Braylon Noble's case, please? Yes, I will. Braylon Nobles. Yes, I will. He's on my list. I just never got around to doing it. Thank you for a fun visit, Gypsy Girl. Thank you. Another one bites the dust. It was same, Rebecca. I wouldn't be surprised. Thank you and good night. Thank you, Karen. Y'all, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for your donations, donating your time to come and join us. Thank you, Bianca. Again, you sound like you're new here. Welcome. To all the real family members, thank you so much for your participation, your comments, your donations. Joshua, man of the house. Delvin, thank you, Delvin. We have a couple of other gentlemen here, but I think I saw their names. I didn't note it down though, so I do apologize. So thank you so much for everything that you guys, your comments, your participation. You are the guys who keep this channel going, so I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Yes, I am going to Oh yeah, that's another very important thing. I was thinking about this. In fact, I was talking to Texas Patriot, and I was just kind of floating the ideas. Somebody give me a thumbs up over here if you all want to see a live stream on the 26th, which is the day after Thanksgiving. Okay. Linda says good night. Delvin has says thank you. Oh, my pleasure, honey. Thank you. Thank you, Joshua Robinson. I don't know where he is. Leslie Bonito. Vanessa Morales on that list. Hang on. So, why do I feel like that case was closed? But anyway, Goldstone Mom says good night. All the ding dongs make us more grateful for the good people. I do appreciate it. I have to say, our little group here is an awesome group, and I so appreciate that and respect you guys. Thank you so much. Nalani Palomino says thank you. Okay, Sherilyn Schaffner DGC Prime says yes for a live stream on 26th. So I'm going to give you all a heads up. I'm going to be outside in a different environment. I'm not going to have the setting, so the light may not necessarily be good or even the voice, but I'm going to do my very best. It may not necessarily be anything like, super, super sensitive or one of these cases. Thank you, Kelly B. I do appreciate you. It just could be any subject, but let me think about that and I'll post it, so I'll do one. I think if you asked if we'd like a live every day, we would say yes, Delvin. Jane Grimes says night. All right, you draw out the crazies. Oh, what can I say? I have that charm about me. Gypsy girl, the moon is strong tonight. Oh my goodness, how true is that? Oh my goodness. Lucinda 5563, thank you. Let's take a moment to thank our moderator, Texas Patriot. Dang, she's on it, man. I mean, she doesn't let anything slip by. So thank you, Texas Patriot. Okay, Natalie Collins. Okay, so 1949 is correct. Okay. All right, y'all. Her son, I think, got some addiction problems. Could be. I sense there's some sadness over there. So, what are we going to say now? All right. Should we say 10-4, right? 10-4. Yes, we need a few buffoons in here to keep it real Ketana style. Oh my god. I think this is the first time I actually raised my voice, so I do apologize for that little blow up because this girl's tempo was way up there. So sorry, I shouldn't have raised my voice, but I was like, the moon. Let's blame it on the moon, right? Leslie Bonito, yes, Texas Patriot, good job. She's got it, man. We love it when the glasses come off. Kelly B. Oh my goodness, you guys. Bunny, Becky says good night. Bunny, you want to come and say good night to everybody? He's like busy sleeping over there. Yo, Bunny, come here. Come here. Say good night to everybody over here. Look, you guys. Look at your sleepy eyes. Look, buddy. Look here. Oh. You ready to go night? Yeah. He basically sleeps like 22 hours in a day. So for him, every 22 hours is night. You see that, Bunny? Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, John Harkin. John was quiet today, right? Thank you, Kitana. Absolutely my pleasure, y'all. All right. Thank you, Brenda. Lucinda says good night, Bunny. See that? Lucinda says good night. Right, Boo? Boo, I can't stand those boogers on your eyes. Don't stick your tongue out at me. That's rude. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I'm obsessed with the boogers in his eyes. I don't like it. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Take care, okay? All right. Texas Patriot, thank you so much, honey. I'm sure you're going to call me. Thank you. He does look tired. That's because he's been sleeping all along. Look at his face. Look at that face. That Saint Bernard face. Yes, I love you too. All right, you guys. Over and out, okay? Bye. Thank you, Kelly B. Thank you, Shelly. All right. All right, guys. This is what? Thank you, Gypsy Girl. Yes, Becky, he's a good kid. Nini. Oh, that's funny. Hey, Pauline, take care, honey. All right, you guys, I'm ending the live stream. Okay, much love to y'all. Take care. All right, have a great Thanksgiving, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Bye for now. End it. Okay, baby, hang on. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Can you wait? Give me one second. Hold on, sweetie.